Why Tren? The Cancerian with the vision. A hoodie in the bucket hat is off in his decision. Why high? A king from Queens, you never disrespect. The wise OG, but what else would you expect? Why Dane? The flyest and the highest of them all. You need a perfect shot, he's the one that you should call. All three combined in a little of your time. Welcome to the show and let him ease your mind.
It doesn't matter when we are or where we are because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are better than
Because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are. Because we are. Because we are. Because we are.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Because We Are podcast with hod.wave. Sorry, _hod.wave. I'm going to get that right one of these days. Galbo _ and Tren dollars. We are the Because We Are boys. And as you'll notice, the viewers, the patronies, the people that's watching us all the time.
The cousins,
the real cousins, the cousins, all that. You might notice that we got some decorative stuff going on in our backgrounds because this is a very, very special occasion for us. A milestone, if you will. Because We Are YouTube is heading very fast, I will say, because it's crazy. We looked up and it just, y'all really be showing out. I'm not sure how it works, but y'all just really be showing out at certain peaking times. But we are heading very quickly towards 100K subscribers.
Very quickly.
And I just want to give it up to us and like all of y'all that's listening and watching and all that stuff because, man, what a year it's been for us, man. We've been...
No, I don't want to jinx it just yet. As of right now, we are 6 carry to 176 away.
Okay.
That is plenty of time for us to get canceled some way, somehow.
Very true.
So
let me tell you about what really the truth is.
And
with
then
Charlie
the mass unfollow comes.
Yo, chill. I don't even want to say his name, bro. I might bleep that. Let me write that down just in case.
Bleep it. Yeah.
Just in case.
So, to really test this and see how loyal you guys are, we are deciding to drop the $100,000 episode for free. No.
for the free. Nah, y'all could just all get together. I think what y'all could collaborate and do is 100, get like all your friends, or 100,000 of y'all. If 100,000 of y'all give $1, that's the episode right there. And then y'all can just share it around.
For one of y'all.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
One person watches
that
it and
is
just
called
tells everybody.
pirating.
Oh yeah. And you know we don't promote that on this podcast, so
Never would.
Yeah. But honestly,
Not
y'all,
openly.
thank y'all so much for everything that y'all doing and showing us love and giving us great comments and cursing us out and all that shit. You know, we appreciate it all. You know, we appreciate all the support and the hate. We welcome hate, so keep on running it up, and we're gonna keep it going, man. But how y'all doing? Other than that, the great news. Starting off with some awesome news. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. It's been a eventful week, busy week. A lot of back and forth, shoots here, shoots there, edits here, edits there, balloons here. Running around took like 2 hours to get these balloons, but it's okay.
Yeah, balloons are expensive, bro.
It's all right.
Like these are expensive.
What do you mean it costs $8 for you to blow it up?
Yours was $8. My shit was like 12.
An extra 8
each. What the fuck? Crazy.
Well, each balloon was 12.
Each balloon was 12.
Well, all right. What size do you have?
33 inches. Yeah, pause. Definitely.
So when I walk, when I walk into the Parties Are Us,
Okay, Tren.
when I walk into Parties Are Us, they have 28 inches and they have 34 inches. I asked, hey, can I see a reference size of how big the 28 is and 34? Don't want the 28. Smaller shit.
Unzipping.
Yeah. So clearly I want the 34. Crazy. Now the problem is they only have the zeros and 34s, but they have no ones in the size. One's just like a 28. It would have looked like a fucking would look like an algebra fucking equation or some shit.
It should look like an
So-
decimal and shit.
So they're like, oh, actually, under the desk we have 40-inch balloons.
Hell no.
And we have all the numbers. I'm like, oh, fine. I had to, because otherwise, here's what I was gonna have to do.
Oh, those
They
are
also
40
have
inch?
letters, right? Yeah, these are 40.
I'm
40.
looking. I'm like, those are not 28 inch. That's not a 28 inch one.
So they had like, oh yeah, we got these 40 inches. So I'm like, all right, great. All right, whatever. Get the 40s. 40. These are like $16 each. First off.
Sheesh. Oh.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, so they
Yeah,
got you.
and then I'm looking for now. All right, now I need the K. They don't have the K in the size or in the right color. So hold on, let me grab this fucking K.
Yeah, get the K.
Right here.
Bring the K out.
Bring the K out.
Bring the K out.
This K is very much obviously a different
Yeah,
shade
that's like
of-
rose
of
gold.
gold
Yeah,
than
yeah,
the
that's a
rest.
different-
It looks like rose gold on the camera, but in person it doesn't look like rose. It looks like gold in person. But next to these, it definitely looks rose gold. But it was either this or
like a stepchild. So the way you threw the K. Fuck out of here.
it was either I did this or I got the letter I and 2 letter O's. And that
Jesus Christ.
and that would have looked awful. I'm not trying to do that to the brand at 100K.
Improvising. But you know, this is a good time to say
Inflation.
it. Yeah, inflation. That's
Two
funny.
times.
That's funny. Where's the hold on? that was pretty good, man. This
That was a
nigga
good one.
This nigga don't stop, man. There's more where that
Honestly,
came from.
I-
Stick around, y'all. There's more jokes to come. There's more jokes to come.
I didn't get my balloons. I ran into a very similar issue.
Yeah, I
where
need you to
kept
explain.
running into mismatches.
I need you to explain.
So, well, first of all, there's 2 major balloon places, right? One,
Yo, rest
Dollar
in peace,
Store.
Party City.
yeah, man.
One is the dollar store, right? The Dollar Tree down the street, they do helium balloons. They have a good selection. And then there's Party City. Party City shut down a month ago, 2 months ago, or something like
Yeah,
that.
bad day to find out that fucking Party City shut down.
Yeah, man.
Every
So-
location.
Every location in the United States shut down for Party City. So I'm stuck with going to the dollar store. I tried another supermarket, couldn't find no balloons there. I go to the dollar store. I asked them like, hey, you guys do balloons? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And they were cheap. They were like, oh yeah,
Like a dollar
$5 for
store.
like it's $1. $5 for like the bigger ones. I'm like, okay, cool. I need 100 and then I need a K. And they were like, oh, we don't have Ks. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have Ks? And she's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
just
we
the
don't have
accident.
letters. We only have numbers. I'm like, are you serious? And literally, the lady looks at the other lady. She and literally said, you know, we actually should get letters, man. We probably make some good money. Is this the first time y'all thought of that today, just now?
It was like the 5th time today somebody came looking for some fucking letters.
Like, yo, what?
Hey, yo, sorry to cut you off, but stop getting the number 1 from every fucking. stop getting number 1. I promise you guys don't
Word.
need the number 1 in every single color. I went to Michael's because I found out Party City was gone. Every single color was missing the number 1.
That's crazy.
All the other numbers were there except for the number 1. There are other ways to celebrate your child's first birthday than
Yeah.
just getting the number 1. Are you just buying one balloon that says 1? Are you
or
shitting
like
me?
number 1 graduate, or like they're doing other stuff
They're
with
just
the ones.
just getting 1. Like,
No,
come on.
who the fuck is gonna get a 2?
Not gonna
Like
lie,
you're
yo.
not gonna put the number 2 in the country. No, you're gonna get the number 1. You're
Not
number
gonna lie.
1. That's
we did a versus like of all the letters and shit like that back in the day. Honestly, 1 is kind of like that's a contender for the best number of all time. Probably that's
is.
number 1.
It is.
sure.
It probably is. Honestly,
It's up there.
but it's also the loneliest number. So
I would say 100.
You say what?
100.
100. Talk your shit, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, would you rather have $1 or $100? One
Right.
subscriber, 100,000 subscribers. I mean,
Yeah.
talk heavy. Talk heavy.
yeah.
That's what we
Feel
do.
me? Feel me? But all
real
this
day we
good
just
news-
lost a subscriber.
Yo, yo, you gonna start?
I'd rather have that 1 subscriber back or 100.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it though. But on to some more disappointing news, man. Have y'all seen the recent uptick of Sora AI bro. These Sora AI videos. I don't know what happened in the last like week or something like that.
It's probably just an update, a rollout.
Bro, every single day.
That latest firmware.
It's scary.
They can do, to the untrained eye, to the person who's not paying attention, you will get fooled. The one thing that it does really, really well in terms of realism is pets. It does pets, animals, dogs, cats, like house animals, house pets. They do those really well. You will get fooled by some dog videos very, very easily. What it can't do is any type of sports.
Yeah.
I've seen it try to do basketball, Olympics. I saw the fucking weed Olympics today. They were like hitting bongs and shit, but the smoke wasn't coming out. Like, so it's very apparent that they can't do like action, but if it's like a still very like little movement, you honestly could be fooled easily. They're getting better at like blurring out the masking out the watermarks that come in there. So it's scary, bro. I seen a video of Martin Luther King turning heel in the WWE promo.
That's all I've been seeing. I'm like, why is everybody using Martin Luther King for these jokes? I kind of don't like that shit. It's kind of alarming.
That was probably the best one I've seen, though. I'm sorry. I understand it was concerning, but that was probably the best one I've seen.
Listen, while they are hilarious, I feel like we have to do our civic duty and say how wrong it is. We have to. We can't.
Yeah.
Like, it has to stop. Find somebody else to joke about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
for sure. I mean, we're just very lucky they haven't made their way back to George Floyd yet. Because
I was just thinking that
the George Floyd AI videos were in the pictures were the ones that was going crazy the most. So hopefully the creators of Sora, even though it is weird that every time some new shit rolls out, they immediately start cosplaying black people. Like immediately. Yeah. Like I haven't seen Elvis. I haven't seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the Betty White AI? Where's the like all the great whites? Why is it Biggie, Tupac?
Those fat niggas in space.
Stephen Hawking is the only one that I've seen like a white person that they've done. But Martin Luther King,
because the voice is easy.
Joining the Royal Rumble versus Malcolm X. It's all weird.
I saw,
but the voices are really good too.
MLK and Malcolm X in a rap battle. I seen that recently.
It was kind of kicking.
They keep remaking the MLK speech, the "I Have a Dream" speech, where he's like fucking up the speech.
He's stuttering.
He's stuttering. Yeah, listen.
But so the thing is,
like, damn,
that kind of tells me it might be niggas doing this, bro. Like it might actually.
I don't think so, bro.
It might actually because damn, yo, I forgot. That's such a specific black phrasing.
But you know why I think it's not black people, bro? Because the verbiage they use is very much like clearly a white guy who's forcing himself to just put in all these popular black buzz terms.
Yeah, twin.
Like, oh fuck, I'm cooked.
Pretty good, man.
Oh shit, twin.
Yeah,
my heart.
Good, man. I don't. So honestly, we've talked about AI before,
to death
on both sides.
Yeah, but to be fair though, this shit is a little heartwarming though. Like it's a little heartwarming to see like Prince and Michael like talk their problems out and shit like that. Even obviously it's not a real thing, but like. What if we in a simulation anyway, bro? Fuck it. Like, what if we just start making shit up and just like, you know, I just don't think it's like, as long as we know what we're dealing with, I think people should be able to have a little bit of fun with it.
And here's a positive.
Try not to use dead people, but.
To that notion, I think a positive for like an AI artist to get big, and we'll get into that later because there's a whole like story about that, but I think a positive is that they can't die. So if you like really like an AI artist, you know, there's no overdose coming. There's no like, you know, stabbing, no random like tragedy that happens to them. Yeah. So it's like if you really like an artist, you pretty much got access to them forever. And now the con is that you can't see them. Like if you go to see them live, it's like it's not a real person. So it's like you never have that real connection. But if you don't want it, then it's like that's kind of like the win-win for you.
you would literally have to start treating this artist as if it was a character on a TV show, and you have to knowingly go in there accepting that. So like when you're going to a concert, it's not so much like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go see this concert, as much as they get like when you go to the fucking what's that shit they got in Vegas, like the Bubble, or they got that like the theater they have in LA now, or that new theater they have in LA. Like, you know, it's just an experience like that. It's like you don't get that human connection, but I don't know. I guess you're satisfying the same satisfaction that you would get from watching a movie that you've been waiting for a long time, or something like that. I guess if you wanted to try to justify or try to make, or if I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah. I do want to bring this up while we're talking about AI, because this is like a recent story. Have y'all heard about that one actress that they're trying to push? It's like an AI actress.
I've seen it. I haven't. Once it says like AI, I don't dig in further.
So people are like kind of like confused because they're like, is this like an actual thing, or are they just trying to like temperature check everybody? There was a fake AI actress that they were trying to push named Tilly Norwood. It's like a young looking girl. It's like one of those like breakthrough role looking artists where like they're young, they're in a movie that's like really hot, and it's just like they blow up type shit. She just looks, she could be like 14 or something like that. But
trying to recreate Millie Bobby Brown?
Pretty much. And they looked like they were trying to like kind of push her to be like the next kind of breakthrough artist. But obviously, you know, she's an AI artist. So yeah, people were outraged, and they were kind of like perplexed, like, oh, like, of course, yeah, you're using like a young girl to do this, like, you know, it's kind of just
movie execs, freaky niggas, designing their actress to whatever fucking how they want to look,
being weird as hell,
it's mad weird,
but like let's speculate a little bit. What are so there's issues with that, obviously, but now I'm just thinking, like, for example, right? If there was an AI actress that was like, you know, legal age, obviously, like in their 20s or something, would they take? No, why are you making that? Because Tilly Norwood looks like she's like 14 or something like that. But like, if you're portraying an actress that's like a legal age, like an older age, would like nude scenes be like taken from like other people's bodies? Would they be taking like?
I would say either that, or they'd be they would CGI a reference and then use that reference to make the AI avatar body.
So they'd use a real person's titties, like uncredited kind of thing.
Well, no, I mean like CGI, like they would design it in 3D and use that as kind of like a mold, like a reference. That would be the reference for the AI.
I thought you were talking about like some mocap type shit. Where like
all titties references of other titties.
No.
I think so.
No.
I think so. When's the last time you seen a new pair of titties? Like Cardi a pair of titties but they existed before Cardi. They're just on Cardi now. I'm just saying. Everybody samples.
But like the reference is like, but not everybody's seen them. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's if you see like if they gave an AI artist Cardi B's, if Cardi B was a reference, it's like, all right, you know that was, you know, they referenced Cardi B.
I know that. I know that Yola.
I know that
it's a familiar Yola right there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if they were doing, because you know they all talk about like
chip like that,
generative AI and stuff like that, then they would probably just be taking it from other like references. You know, so
for sure.
But also just taking all these people's voices. But there are people that like program these things too. Like there is like an industry that where artists will kind of like give away their rights to be used for like this tool to like train this AI tool and stuff. I've seen about that. I've seen a lot of stuff with that where artists pretty much go and just like give up like all their vocals and all their like likeness and stuff like that just to power up this AI tool and stuff, and they get paid for that. Yeah, but that's been scary. That's been very spooky, and I did get tricked. It's funny that you said that sports are like the thing where it's like hard for them to do, because I saw one right before we got started of a nigga getting arrested on a basketball court. Did y'all see that one?
No.
It was a dude, and the jersey looked fine. Usually, like for AI stuff, the big tell for me is like I look for the hands and I look for like lettering, because like lettering is usually like all kind of messed up and stuff like that.
They figured that out.
Yeah, nah, the jersey on the back looked great, but that nigga was not a real person. But like all the comments were like, "Oh my gosh, that's a damn shame." Like they could have waited till after the game to arrest this man. Like they arrested him on court, and people were like, "Oh, I couldn't find this story on Google. Like, who is this person?" You know, like it was a whole thing. But I'm not gonna lie, they got some rage out of me. It worked. It worked. They knew how to get to me. They're like, "Yeah, this nigga's gonna get mad if he sees somebody getting arrested on the basketball court. Get him, get him,
get him."
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, no, the rage bait is gonna be intense, man. I think the thing that you gotta look for now is, so the thing that I've seen is like poor quality but good lighting, right? So you'll notice like the quality, the lighting is always like super flat and like it looks like well lit, but it's still super blurry. So it looks like old footage, but with too much dynamic range for it to be like to be a realistic picture. Because like obviously our phones now, they take pretty HD pictures and stuff like that, very high levels of dynamic range. So you wouldn't expect that level of lighting quality from footage that looks that old. So that's kind of how you can tell now.
We're good with that because we know.
Oh yeah,
you know
our parents
like
are cool.
like we're average, but not even our parents, just people that like don't really care about like certain quality and stuff like that. You know, like people
They're just like, especially if you're just doom scrolling, bro. You're just going from the clip to clip to clip. You're not even like looking at details, looking at the background. Like I seen that video of that dog diving from the roof into the fucking pool, and I had to explain to Leslie why it was AI. I was like, look at the grass outside the pool. Why does it turn to sand when the water goes away?
Yo, so let me just like, you know, we do have a lot of listeners. I'm gonna inform y'all what the future looks like, right? I'm not fear mongering. We are going to have to develop. We're gonna have to develop personal passcodes. Okay, so basically words are for, you know how they always say like, what question would you know you use? Would you ask me if somebody texted you and said that I needed $1 million and blah blah blah, I was kidnapped? Where do we meet or something like that? We're gonna have to develop personal passcodes where if you're on the phone with me, you're gonna have to say a certain phrase for us before the conversation starts. That's the only way that I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is real. So the same thing is gonna be true in like certain movies.
Hippopotamus.
Yeah, like that. We're gonna have to develop passcodes, like the same way you have like multi-factor authentication on your phone. Videos and stuff like that people are gonna have to just say random words so that you know that it's not AI generated, because it's gonna be like the new watermark. So just prepare yourselves for that. Like, or maybe QR codes in the corner of a screen. You're going to have to prove that it's real. Before, the watermark was for the AI. You're going to now have to prove that this is authentic. So, like
that's why birth certificates is so important, man. We have birth certificates at, because it becomes a matter of time where they start putting these AI tools into like skin people, like to take actual people, and they got them walking around. Y'all think that they already got people doing that? You think they really already got like people walking around that's like actually not real, like fucking bots?
Bro, I mean, look, we're not wrong. We're just early. So whether it's now or in 5 years, it's gonna be, you know, it's just gonna be something we have to deal with.
Who else used AI who didn't get his back kicked in enough? Drizzy Drake. We're back to talking about him. And honestly, I didn't want to talk about him until he dropped his album, because I'm really just tired of talking about all the shenanigans surrounded around this whole thing. But I did see this story too. Like allegedly, the case is over and they dismissed. They dismissed the case
judge
about him.
The judge overseeing the case dismissed Drake's motion to go after UMG for I guess basically about Not Like Us, and this is like the official case. This is not like a piece of the discovery or anything like that. This is the full case, but they've dismissed his case which he was claiming defamation and like they were using bots to like boost up sales and all this stuff for Not Like Us, and basically they were digitally bullying him is kind of what he was framing it as.
This is just like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Really
So the judge threw it out today, and it's not so. I guess my two questions are: one, where does he go now? Is this something, because it would be different? People keep telling him, just get back to the music. Just get back to the music that people love. Drake has never been an artist who just like threw a record out and like the record was popular. His music was very personal. It was always about what he was going through and like things in the media and himself. And so like, even if he goes back to the music, it's not going to hit unless he's talking about the things that people are looking for him to talk about. And that is going to be a lot of stuff with this case. But that's the thing. He took such a major kind of blow from a public opinion standpoint that I genuinely just don't know if anybody's gonna give a fuck. Like, I think for a minute people were like getting back to the like, yo, maybe some of those Iceman records wasn't so bad, you know what I mean? And if the album is hot, I'm gonna listen to it. But with this coming out, a lot of the Drake fans, right? Drake stans, really, because I'm a Drake fan myself, but a lot of the Drake stans who saw this as a moment of like a artist standing up for like the rights of the musicians and all this other stuff, they are feeling pretty deflated, and I don't know if they're gonna want to listen to his music anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like this is gonna take a while for people to kind of get over. And the crazy thing is, this week makes 2 years since First Person Shooter dropped, and we dropped our review for All the Dogs, right? That same week. So it's I mean, what's done is done, but do y'all think that he can still sustain as an artist even though his music is very personal? Can he avoid the topic, or can he flip such a major L into a win? And secondly, the stan culture, right? As fans of these guys' music, when they take a major L in public like that, how do you as a fan kind of work it out within yourself? And is that like a real thing? Do y'all feel like, damn, that was kind of embarrassing? Like, do you feel it too?
Yes, absolutely. I feel firsthand, secondhand, and thirdhand embarrassment as if it was myself. I go silent. Don't say a word until this nigga starts winning again. Just to be up front. But in terms of, I think Drake can turn this around. I mean, he's one of the biggest artists in the world. He's going to find a way. They all eventually do. How quickly it can be, I don't know. I mean, I've been saying it forever now. We've all been saying it forever now. This nigga just needs to go away for a little bit, come back with some heat. Like, honestly, I think if he did no rollout for Iceman, and he was quiet this whole time and just dropped it, I think that would have been so much better for the public opinion, like you said, because that really does matter in rap, honestly. Like, you have to answer to the court of public opinion. So I think he could turn it around. Hopefully, all he has to do is drop good music, bro. And he's just struggling to. There's songs and albums like me and T liked Honestly Nevermind, but there hasn't been, I think, an album that he's dropped that is like, all right, there's no denying it. This is the one. There's nothing on here that can be debated or complained about. He's back. He's dropped. We've heard verses, we've heard Lucy's here and there, but not a collective piece of work that we can sit there and be like, all right, he's back. He's good.
Yeah. I think it's about the music too. And I'm not just caping for him because he's on my fantasy label, but I do think that
that was really one of the worst picks of all time.
Listen, if he comes out and he's actually like being an artist, right? Because we know what happened. We were all here. We all know what happened. We all hear him complaining. Yeah, everybody turned on me, all this other shit. I feel like there's no art in it. You're just kind of like, it all feels like the timestamp records where it feels like super raw and just like he's just pretty much giving us like a outlook on what he's doing, where he's at, like, and things like that. Everything almost feels like he's trying to be in therapy, and there's no like real art to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like clever metaphors. There's no like world building. It's all, you're just telling us what happened. And so we do want to know how you feel about it. Like, we don't need your reasoning for it. You know what I'm saying? Or if we're gonna get your reasoning for it, at least jazz it up, or give us like tell a story or something. Like, just give us something that we can actually hold on to and be like, oh, he still cares about the art of it all, and he's not just out here just, yeah, man, this is how I feel about this thing, man. Like, everybody turning their back on me. Like, bro, stand the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but all my favorite Drake records are the ones where it feels like I'm genuinely connecting. But I didn't know what he was talking about half of the time, and I still don't even really know him like that. Like, Dreams Money Can Buy, and telling stories like that, and all those other types of songs. Like, it just, he was giving us something, you know, and it wasn't just like all this like, oh yeah, people betraying me and I'm just kind of down on my luck. Like, you know, I just need more art from him instead of just like the recollections of the ass whooping that happened, you know, that we witnessed. So I think he can bounce back. I just don't know what that even looks like, you know, but he got to get away from trying to just appeal to what he thinks like Gen Z and shit like that. He's like, yeah, I gotta make music for them. Nah,
Stay
bro.
away from these streamers, bro.
Yeah, stop listening to them, bro. Like,
or at least Aiden.
Yeah. Like, he needs to. He didn't have enough of his finger on the pulse of what he thinks that people need. If you're gonna listen to like kids, or if you're gonna listen to young people about like what people need, like Yachty and all those other people, they're gonna tell you whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna tell you what they think that the world needs. But you've been in this industry for a really long time, and so you should know by now what you are able to give to people and what you should give to the people. And that's what we really want to hear. But we don't want to hear a bunch of other people's ideas. You know, we want to hear what you want to give us. So, but I think he has too many. I think he has too many people in his ear telling him what he should do, and he really just needs to, you know. I think honestly, what Kendrick recommended was the best thing. Like that ayahuasca trip, you know, strip the ego from the body. Like, bro, rediscover yourself. You know what I mean? Stop all the antics. Just put out some good fucking music, man, and just art. Like, just get back to it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I heard a new Drake song recently. This was it earlier today? And honestly, if he got back to if he came back and was sounding like that, it would be great. But unfortunately, I found out later that it was AI. But I don't know if y'all seen Drake rapping about mitosis.
No,
what's that? Mitosis is they're like the
cell splitting.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Nah, I gotta share it. Let me try it. Share it. Oh, yeah.
Sounding in me trying to start brand new. Pulled apart, but I'm still the same.
The fuck was that?
Each half holding on to my neck. Chromosomes line up in a middle. Every thought, every dream so brittle. Centrioles spinning like vinyl slow. DNA.
Sounds like AI, bro.
Already know. Prophets and sin double. Middle phase, caught in trouble. Interface, everything just away.
If he come back like this, it might be something, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
He got to come back on some whole other shit. Just start doing DNA bars and shit like that. It might be fire.
Maybe. You think that if he came back, instead of being angry, and if he came back really sad, that we'd be more like, oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Like, if he was like, yo, honestly, bro, all that shit
That's
you
my
said,
favorite Drizzy.
that really hurt me.
Yo, bro, my thought is that exact thing. I think if he comes back truly like, yo, you were right. I think that would work.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that would work. Like, you know what? Kind of had a point, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I made me want to be a better father to my son.
Like, just a little honesty, man. Honesty, that's it. Instead of like, subscribing that to this theory that you can't be wrong and everyone's hating and all this other stuff, maybe a little accountability. I actually would have appreciated if he took the Cardi B album title and was like, "Am I the drama?" Like, if that was the album title instead of Iceman, I would have been like, "I'm listening." Like 1201, it's on for sure.
Yeah.
But
but we'll see. I mean, we haven't gotten any updates for when that's coming. Scorpio season's approaching. It's October. He likes to drop around this time, so
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. I'm glad that case is finally over. People are starting to say though, the OVO fans are starting to say that, like, you see, the case got dismissed because they saying that, like, they using lyrics to arrest rappers and stuff like that. So obviously they can't even use these lyrics to really, to get my mans because none of it was real. So you see, like, he playing chess, not checkers. It's all according to plan. Like,
sure,
you got it, big dog.
Yeah,
you got it, bro. Just
y'all do y'all thing over there.
Yeah, if that's how you really feel, that's
superpowers got neutralized.
Yeah,
I can only watch silence.
Yeah. Speaking of superpowers getting neutralized, I feel like we should bounce into this topic of what's her name releasing her album finally, and the white girls is mad, yo. The white girls is angry, and I love to see it. I love to see it. But I want to talk about it a little bit. I don't know if y'all got to listen to it. I listened to the first 5 tracks of Taylor Swift's new album, and I turned it off. I skimmed the rest, but I wasn't like actively listening anymore. And obviously, I heard the track that everybody's talking about, where she's pretty much talking about Travis Kelce's dick.
Yeah.
Just to be frank,
she's dickmatized. Yeah, just to be frank, man. She's talking about how much she's dickmatized and how much she's in love and all that stuff. And people are like, you know what? I kind of don't want to hear it. But somehow she's still on like route to sell mad like units, bro.
3 million.
3 million.
Bro.
That shit is a weird number given how much everybody else sells. Like it really is like jarring.
It seems fake. Like that number is just like that number is so
and
high.
It's all her.
Like, yeah,
it's all going to her.
Yeah, like how are these? Who are these people? Like I'm sure y'all know some Taylor Swift fans, but like I
Here's
don't.
the thing.
I don't see them outside.
Here's the thing that we just can't seem to understand. It's not just the white girls that love Taylor Swift. White guys love Taylor Swift too. They just not out here, publicly saying it.
For sure. That makes sense.
But there's a lot of white dudes out there just bumping Taylor Swift as like, background music for some reason.
Yeah. Jim
the
Bro.
white
What's the
girls
thing?
love it?
They getting it in.
Is it
Yeah, that's their anti-scaring the hose music. Like they put that on when the hose is around
safe.
for sure.
Yeah. It's like cheese. It's how you lure the white girls out. Cheese and Taylor Swift
and pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So first of all, I gotta acknowledge I haven't listened to the album, but I have heard the controversy around the song "Wood." And I gotta be honest,
round the nose.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that it's not about that?
No, I don't.
No, he wants him to whoop it out. And really show.
Oh,
I don't believe it.
Wait, what controversy are you talking about?
That's exactly what Dame is correct. I don't believe
you don't think
Travis
that
Kelce is packing like that. I do not think he walking around swinging it. I don't. That's just my personal belief. I don't. Now, whether he wants to prove her correct or not is up to him. Me personally, I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? I think listen, when you're in a relationship and things are going well, your lady is going to tell you that you got exactly what she needs. Okay? Wait till he start fucking up. Let's just see what the bars sound like after a round or two of like, mischievous activity and the wrong phone number calls at the wrong time and shit like that. Because that's when the ladies start getting a little bit more honest about what we got going on.
You
understand what I'm saying? So
I gotta fight back a little bit with this because given Taylor Swift's history, where she seems to date a lot, right? Like it seems like every time an album comes out, she's singing about a new nigga, right? This is the first time in her career where she's singing about somebody dick. So it's safe to say
she's older now.
that she's been through it. Yeah, but it's not about the age. It's about like the person, right? It's like, and I'm not saying that just like maybe all the things that she has gotten since then has not been good dick, but now she's getting decent dick and she thinks it's the greatest thing in the world. But I think
she's getting decent dick and
think she's getting decent dick, but it's like,
in the world. Yeah.
So you think she need to keep going?
I do. I don't think she's found her source yet. I don't.
Interesting.
Taylor Swift exes. Let me just.
I know one of them is that dude from the 1975, that British dude, and no disrespect to our British listeners, but
right. So we're talking about Joe Jonas here, right? Tell me which one you think is slinging it. Taylor Lautner. I remember that.
Swinging it.
You think Taylor Lautner is swinging it?
Yeah, absolutely.
John Mayer. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Swinging it.
Singing it. Yeah.
Hell no, dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know who
Can't
Connor
believe we're doing
Kennedy
this
is.
for the 100,000 episode.
Harry Styles.
Keep going.
Nah,
Right?
Nice.
Calvin Harris.
singing it.
Now, here we go. Tom Hiddleston.
Swinging it.
I think Tom Hiddleston might have a little something going on. I don't know who Joe Alwyn is. I don't know who Matty Healy is.
Matty Healy is the name from the 1975. You know that band?
Not familiar, no.
Mm-mm.
So wait, this is a good little segue into this. So did y'all hear about the controversy?
Segue into what?
No, I'm getting away from the way. I'm getting into Matty Healy. Did y'all hear about the beef? Oh wait, no, that doesn't
Bro,
even. No.
come on. Dog.
All right, the white girl beef.
Oh shit!
Like the beef between. Right,
We got more white girl beef. The last one was pretty good.
White girl beef.
Yeah.
So Taylor Swift is on here. Let me see if I can pull up the lyrics and read them a little bit. So Taylor Swift was on here dissing who pretty much took over the summer last year. Charlie XCX, and it was about some shit that
I heard there was some Meg shots on there too. I wouldn't be able to spot them, but
oh yeah, I didn't catch none of that. But
So
she's
who?
pretty much dissing Charlie XCX because Charlie XCX and her and Taylor were dating dudes from the same band at the same time. Not the same dude, but like Matty Healy, and then I forgot who Charlie XCX was with. But basically, they were hanging out because they were like, the dudes were in the band and they were hanging out just like it's one of those things. Like, we're friends because our boyfriends are in the same band type shit. Let me see if I can find what song this is.
and Taylor had smoke for Charlie in one of the records.
Yeah, so I think the song Actually Romantic, where I think it's even the name itself of that song is kind of like a spin-off of a song that Charlie XCX made. I'm not too involved in the white people news, so I don't know. I forgot which song it was, but it's pretty much she's like spinning the name of the song or like a verse that Charlie XCX came out with and kind of spinning it. I think like maybe the song's called Everything's Romantic or something like that or something. But I don't know. But she's spinning it and calling it Actually Romantic. So the first verse is, I heard you call me boring Barbie when the cokes got you brave. High five my ex, and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Some people might be offended. And then it goes into the chorus, but it's actually sweet. All the time you've spent on me. It's actually wild. All the effort you've put in. It's actually romantic. I really gotta hand it to you. Ooh, no man has ever loved me like you do.
That's fire.
So
I can't lie, that's fire.
So the tea is that while Taylor was dating this dude, Matty Healy, and Charlie was dating the other dude in 1975, Charlie was talking shit to Matty about like, oh yeah, you need to leave her because she's mad boring type shit. Like she's just like, she's just regular. Like I don't like being around her. She's everywhere. Like she's just everywhere right now. I'm so tired of hearing her. I'm tired of being around her. Like it's boring. And not gonna lie, I feel like Charlie might not respond because her whole image is being coked out. Like she's aware that she's like, that's my image.
I'm a cunt.
Yeah, cunty. I'm like coked up. Like that's my whole brand. So you calling me coked out? That's not the diss that you think it is. It's like, yeah, babe, that's like kind of the whole point, But
that's the thing, yeah. I'm
lit.
That's
the whole thing.
Funny you talking about.
Exactly. That's
having a great time.
Yeah. So that was a diss on there, and then everything else is kind of just she wasted the showgirl aesthetic. The album was called, was it Life of a Showgirl or something?
Life of a
like
Showgirl.
That? Life of a Showgirl, and showgirls are like very like flashy, and they're supposed to be like big band and like back in the day and just like all this type of stuff. When you think of like showgirl, you're thinking about like trumpets and grand sounds and all this other shit. She kind of wastes that aesthetic. This sounds like every other Taylor album that she's come out with, other than the fact that she's singing about dick on it. So I'm just like, this, like the sound, the aesthetic, it just wasn't there. And so yeah, the white girls are angry, and I'm happy about it, man. I'm happy that people finally starting to wake up. I mean, she's still selling, and apparently
she's always gonna do that.
Apparently, we're doing her a service because, to Taylor's knowledge, she says that if you're talking about my album or you're talking about me, you're helping, is what she said.
Shout out. Listen, man, we here's the thing. I don't have any issues with Taylor being the biggest artist in the world. Personally, I don't mind it. It's fine. She represents a very large demographic, and she makes music that they want to hear. I love the concept of people getting what they want from their favorite artist. You know what I mean? She's not a degenerate. She's not selling people, any kind of like, false narratives or anything. She's just a basic ass white bitch. And like most white bitches you come across are gonna be basic ass white bitches. So like let them have their thing. I don't have any issues with it. Shout out to the Swifties. Shout out to the what do they call the Travis and Taylor like shippers or whatever? Like there's a name for them. Sure.
I don't know.
Hopefully she sells 10 million records, man. She's just, she's goated already. But again, my only thing is I've never heard a fucking Taylor Swift song unironically in my entire life. So it's just, it's just.
You heard Bad Blood and Shake It Off.
So let me correct myself.
Those are the bops.
Like in the last 10 years, like the era, her last few albums, the one that went album of the year, like those, I don't know shit about none of them songs. And again, I love me a white girl bop. Mm-hmm. So, but I want to come to them naturally and organically, and it just doesn't really happen with Taylor. So I don't know whether it's like
to them naturally and organically. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a subject for that. But yeah, apparently she's gonna be fine, and it's amazing that like she has diehard fans where they're gonna buy it whether it's bad or not. Like they're still gonna buy every version of this album that comes out.
Do y'all think it's bad? Y'all think it's bad, or is it just not
pretty bad?
An evolution?
Because it's not an accurate portrayal. Like her fans will be loyal, but she'll be like, yeah, this wasn't it. They'll be like, yeah, this wasn't it. But they still have spent money on it. And it's like, why are you spending money on stuff that you don't think is good? Like, why are you spending money on stuff that you don't think is good? Because the machine doesn't care. You're spending money on it. So we're going to keep getting it. So do you really want good content? Why would I make good content if I don't have to? Like, stop spending money on subpar material.
Yeah. I'm not mad at the take, man. I just, again, I'm not the demo, so if they don't like it, then yeah, she's gonna have to do something. She's gonna have to change something up, and it does matter because we say this about Drake too, like that she's still kind of selling this like very childlike image, and she's a 35-year-old woman. Like by the time her next album come out, she's gonna be much closer to 40 than not. So playing the shy small town girl, like bitch, you've been rich longer than you were not at this point. So like
I think that's
kind of
what
got to
makes
get
it
away
so.
from that.
I think that's what makes it so easy for Taylor fans to keep spending money on her. The fact that she keeps portraying herself as this small town girl, private life. You don't really know much about me. My life is all a secret. Like people feel like they can kind of relate with that, and they feel like because of that, they have this closer connection to her than you would any other artist you would deem as the biggest artist in the world or anything like that.
Yeah.
Drake, it may be relatable, but there's never a time where I feel like, I feel a connection between me and Drake, like where I feel like there is that connection with Taylor. I can understand and I can understand and imagine how, but I just I'm not able to perceive it myself. But yeah, I think that's why it's so easy for them to keep feeding into an album, whether or not they think it's the best Taylor shit or the worst Taylor shit. Because they're going to support her because that's our girl. It doesn't feel like they're supporting the machine as much as it feels like, I'm just supporting my favorite artist.
Yeah, they feel like they're supporting themselves. Like if she can do, like, she's such a very clear representation of me that like her wins are my wins, right? And I think that's really where stan culture kind of lives, where like people start to self-identify with the artist, you know what I mean? And she's probably got the best handle on that as an artist. At least Beyonce fans don't feel like they're Beyonce, you know what I mean? They know they're not, you know what I mean? And that's kind of go ahead. Say more.
Beyonce fans that feel like they're Beyonce.
Really?
Absolutely.
I mean, they dress like her.
They're Beyonces of their friend groups.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's true. That's true.
I feel like it's different type of super, like, because like Beyonce came up like a diva, not necessarily like in personality, but in terms of like, that's just the type of marketing, the type of star you are.
Yeah.
Whereas Taylor's never really been perceived as a diva or anything outside of that, homegirl mentality, small town mentality, or whatever.
Yeah. She had a country accent for a while, even though she's from Pennsylvania, and people were like, "Where's that accent from?" But do y'all believe like that she was approached to do the Super Bowl and said no before it went to Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Or do y'all think that Bad Bunny was just
they be crazy
kind of
to not.
always slated?
You'd be crazy to not ask Taylor Swift to do anything if you can.
Yeah.
So I think Taylor Swift does do a Super Bowl at some point, like soon. I think maybe she's just playing
after
her own
Travis
tour.
retires.
Yeah, especially, you know what I mean? I genuinely think she just doesn't want to. Don't get me wrong, they win with Bad Bunny. But
Facts.
they asked Taylor for sure.
I think what number album was this? Because I have an inside source, aka a white woman, just like telling me the inside scoop of like what the next big album from Taylor will be. And it's her 13th album because 13 is her favorite number. So when she drops her 13th album, I'm placing bets on it that's probably when she'll kick it up and be like, yeah, I'm doing this Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that album is just going to be called 13.
Most likely.
Yeah. But shout out to Bad Bunny though. Like I brought that up to just say that Bad Bunny was announced that he's doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes, sir, Benito.
Yeah, man. And he's had a great year. That album was great. I haven't gone back to it, but it's still a great album. Very personal, very emotional. The people that like love it have said that it's really just kind of brought a lot of like emotions out, and just it's deeply personal to them. So I appreciate that they're getting something from an album. Like they're getting that art piece, something for them to like latch onto, and they get to see it performed amongst all his other songs at the Super Bowl. Now, I will say, as a fan of Bad Bunny, he released a lot of music. And I can't say, like, I don't know. Like, remember how every year we do, like, what's the first song that he's going to perform? I don't know where he's going to go first. And what
Does he have a song called Impossible, nigga? Like, that might be it.
I have no idea. Like, I mean, we're going to do it because that's just our fashion. We're going to try. Like when around the time when like it comes closer, but I do think we should still make bets on the first song, like on the songs that's gonna come out. I think it's kind of fair. But I don't even know what his biggest song is.
I think I'm just gonna throw Nueva York out there. Like I'm just going with that.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. Yeah.
No, yeah, I couldn't make a guess right. Fuck, I don't even know the fucking names of his songs off the top of my head. Yeah. I know what they all sound like, but I couldn't tell you how to say them.
Yeah, and there was a run. He dropped like 3 albums in like a year, or like 2 albums in a year, or something like that. He was going crazy, like at one point.
Yeah.
So,
but I think right now he's in his prime right now. I think right now he's dropping timeless music. He was dropping bops and he was dropping bangers before, but he's dropping music right now that people, when they're people who are like 20 years old now, 30 years from now, they're still gonna be playing that Bad Bunny shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, especially this latest shit that came out that has little, more of that classic feel to it.
Yeah.
Oh man, every Sunday, Abuela's gonna be fucking playing that old Bad Bunny.
Yeah, the new Abuelas.
He's going crazy right now.
The new Abuelas.
Yeah.
This is definitely something for them too. This is definitely one of those albums that they're gonna play back then. But go ahead, what they got?
No, they definitely have silicone titties. Like it's just the new Abuelas. They do, man. The new Abuelas was born in 1974, my nigga. Like it's very strange out here.
Yeah. Yeah. But that just helps the newer Abuelas that's gonna be like the Abuelas when we older, like they're looking at what their Abuelas became and they're like, yeah, maybe not. I want my shit to still be laid in my moo-moo,
Saying.
Anyway, shout out to Bad Bunny.
Man.
Shout out to Bad Bunny and whoever makes the Super Bowl.
Are y'all preparing
for like the show?
Now.
Yeah.
I'm
getting
ready,
used to
man.
the music, listening to it.
No, I live in Miami, bro. They play that shit everywhere.
That's true. You got to be in a spot. Bro. Like low key, don't do no fucking Super Bowl parties. Don't throw one yourself. Nah, you got to be in public.
Yeah, it's gonna
be
the
Bad Bunny
bro.
Super Bowl.
You got to be outside
in Miami. You got to be outside. You got to feel
Eagles
that
aren't
energy.
playing, then yeah, I'm gonna be out somewhere. But
yeah, you got to feel that
I gotta
energy.
be in my own room, locked in.
I feel that. That's the bet. That's the bet. As long as the Eagles are not defending their championship, you got to be outside for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get the Twitch stream backpack spot in, and we just on live like while we outside.
Yeah.
So hopefully they have new technology that doesn't require a whole ass backpack to carry around.
How do you feel about those? Are they shitty for the most part?
I don't even know what y'all talking about. Can y'all explain
they work.
what y'all talking about?
So streamers who do like IRL streams, which are like in real life streams where they're like walking around outside and stuff. Some of the higher grade streamers, higher tier streamers, like let's say Speed or anybody in FaZe. Or Kai, yeah, their cameraman will have a backpack that has like a router, fucking internet, cable, wires, outlets, and everything that you may need so you can run smooth internet while you're walking outside, no matter where you are. I mean, Speed was able to stream literally throughout the entire country.
Yeah, the world.
Yeah, the whole world. But yeah, more recently around the entire country, walking around. I know somebody's done. I think Aiden Ross has done like a stream from a jet. So, like, these things are possible nowadays via this backpack and this Wi-Fi that's always available. Probably some Starlink shit.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know, like, what brand it is or anything like that, but yeah, it's some shit.
Or if everybody's using the same one, and it's very,
yeah.
It's very confusing, but I think it's just crazy. I think it's just crazy where technology is, and it definitely tells me that we could. There's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't stream. You know, I would never do IRL streaming, but the prospect of it does kind of make things a little more interesting for me. And I wonder if we get to a place where like people are literally just like streaming their lives, like cops. You know what I mean? Like just streaming. I think shit like that would be interesting.
You lost me.
Niggas that do okay, maybe not cops. But like, what if like Subway Showtime dancers?
I'm about to pull this guy over. Watch. W's in the chat.
Yo, chat. Should I let him go, chat?
Chat, is he reaching? Chat, shoot him.
Chat says you reaching.
Yo, that'd be chat.
Chat, give me 1 second. Turns the camera off.
Thank you for the subs.
Yeah.
That is sick, yo.
Yeah. Give another example, man. Find something else. Sometime.
No,
chefs.
I was gonna say like
I think chefs could stream.
Yeah,
that'd be like that's like a new version of mukbang where people just sitting down like hibachi chefs or some shit like that.
Hell yeah. I would, I ain't gonna lie. At certain restaurants, I would watch their entire food, like their line cook stream. I absolutely will just watch them cook food all day. I think that would be fire. I've gotten into so much like niche content. I think I told y'all a couple weeks ago that I started watching like bushcraft content, dudes that just like build shit in the woods out of like branches and shit. There's so much other stuff.
A lot of them just be fake, just so you know. But keep going.
Okay. Hopefully the ones I've seen aren't.
They be fake.
Could be.
The videos that you be waking up in the morning and it's just be on, niggas just be building on YouTube. A lot of them just be.
Hell yeah.
Just be fake. But, they're like, I built this whole shed in a day. It's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah. Motherfuckers just be like, I just bought this island. There's only one cabin on the island. I'm gonna rebuild the entire cabin from scratch. I'm gonna break it down and rebuild it. Bro, this just be getting me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I know. You're like, how did he do that? Yeah.
What? In 36 hours?
Well, watch the whole thing. Yeah, but go ahead. So, yeah.
No, but seriously, like there's so much like so many like, just jobs or like I was saying like Showtime dancers. Where do them niggas go when they get off the train? I would watch it. Like one of them is gonna figure it out. Shit. Cause I've heard like they be like linking up to fight and shit like that. Like they be having like real beefs. I've only seen it one time like on the platform where like one dude, like his Subway Showtime crew and another Showtime crew was on the train at the same time and them niggas got off the train and they was about to set it on each other because you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, I'd get the evening rush. It was just very clearly static. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm just saying, bro, people be living whole different lives that we don't got no idea about, and I would watch it on a stream.
I don't know if I'm watching that on a stream, but, like I said, the chefs, is there a restaurant where, like, they'll give you, like, a pad, like a little video thing, like they put it on your table. It's like, here, chefs preparing your food right now. It'll be out soon, And they
that'd be fire. You just watch them.
Yeah, you could like watch them make the food how it's prepped and stuff like that, or just like a little aerial view of the kitchen, everything being made, and then it comes right out.
That'd be tough.
Presentations, everything.
Would you watch a bouncer, a nightclub bouncer?
Yes,
you would, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. like just his whole night. Absolutely, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just like, bro, that shit would be incredible, bro. That shit would be sponsored. We get Smirnoff in there. It'll take off.
Would it be like a stream of like, it's like first person view where like we're watching him like check people?
I'd want to do first person view. I watch him check people, decide who to let in, and you know what I'm saying, and like decide who doesn't get in. I would love that. Bro.
Should I let him in? Chat, let me know.
Chat, how's the fit? Should I let him know the fit?
Fit check.
Nah, man, you kind of break
That'd
it.
be
Chat
hard,
says I
bro.
shouldn't let you in because your dress code not really hitting, man. Step to the back of the line, please. Yeah, nah. Yoking somebody
saying,
up,
bro,
chat.
that
Should I
shit'd be
beat the
hard.
lights out of him? Like something like that.
W's in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely watch a stream of that. What other things that we have that's really cool? A boat stream.
I'm waiting for the first
You know,
homeless streamer.
they got those. They definitely
out
got
there.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, out there.
I mean, most of them niggas is homeless for real. Like, them niggas just be in them houses.
Yeah, that
They don't-
Spider
they
Man
name don't
dude.
be
He
on
was
nothing.
he's definitely probably was homeless.
For sure.
He's with Kai now, but the dude who was crashing out.
yeah, he up now.
Thanks for the roses. I mean, that dude. Yeah.
Mad homeless. Extra
They have
homeless.
you know what's really cool? They have streams of like animals. Like they'll put like a GoPro or like or something on but sometimes it gets sad because
Like
you
a
know
cat
animals.
or something.
Yeah. So there was one stream where it was like a whole like live stream of a cat. And the cat was like running, but one time the cat was getting chased by some dogs and it like ran under a car and it was like really scared because the dogs were just like around. And then you see a book like out through they just like juice the dogs and shit like that, and it hides like under a house, and you can hear the cat like like breathing. And they're like, damn, this is like nature shit, you know? Like this is like
That's what I'm
real.
saying, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, nature, you scary.
Yeah, it
I'm
was like
just
some
saying,
real
bro.
like that cat almost
Bro,
got like
niggas,
got
like,
for
bro,
real.
we work in cubicles all day. You know what I'm saying? Every day of our lives is just like matcha tea. You know what I'm saying? The same commute. You get to your office, even if you even go to an office. A lot of people work from home. Bro, people are gonna find other ways to entertain themselves, bro. I'm just saying, like, this is the future of like entertainment. No commercials, no programming, no scripts. Nah, just cats getting chased by dogs under cars and shit like that. Shit that you just don't experience in your normal day to day.
Big up yourself, return in. If you want the full video vibes, bonus episode, enough exclusive content, link we up on Patreon, Bomboclat. It start at only $1 a month. That a mad deal, you see it? Tap in now.
Yeah, I want to review this EJ Jones music video.
Oh, absolutely.
All right,
Please.
y'all. You know what time it is? It's
I don't know
reaction
any-
time. Yeah.
I don't know anything about this guy.
So I'm about to put you on a little bit. There's a dude that's been making his way through the socials, through the algorithm. It popped up on my Instagram. That's how I found him. I think his Instagram is like The Chosen Child or something like that. So I thought that was what his name was when I first saw like his Instagram and stuff like that was The Chosen Child. That's what I thought his name was. But
That'd be an awful name.
yeah. But he's been making his way through the algorithm with this song called Gas Station Love that Dame has already heard, I've heard, and I've kind of like half watched the video, but he has a music video out. And I just want to put it on, man. Like we could just kind of react to it and check it out because I really like the song and I want to like watch the video with y'all. So yeah, I want to watch EJ Jones Gas Station Love.
Let's get down on it.
Let's do
All
it.
right. I want to see your face, man. The people want to see you react to this in real time. All right.
Yeah, it was my lights. My lights is acting up, but I got it.
All right. You know what it is. Do a thumbs up if y'all can hear. This is EJ Jones, Gas Station Love.
What's going on, bud?
Shit, man, it's gas station.
You need a fill up?
Nah, I gotta fill up.
Okay.
And look, she caught her with bad shit. I see she left out the store though. I caught her with her. She pumping gas. You know what I'm saying? Look, she pumping gas.
Okay, cool.
What the fuck is this nigga saying?
You know what I'm saying? Riding through a new town.
That was EJ Jones, Gas Station Love. I'm not sure where he's from, but I
Fantastic
just
video.
learned that he's signed to QC. So that's a little bit more information about him. Now, I want to preface
the
this.
accent gives me
Yeah, go ahead. Answer that question.
well,
You have it.
just yeah, the accent gives me like either Louisiana or St. Louis, like Missouri type. lower south, but like Midwest kind of.
I think Louisiana's probably correct. I couldn't understand a goddamn word that nigga was saying when he was speaking. But once he started singing, everything became clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to preface this by saying I feel like women have a history of sharing their terrible experiences at gas stations, where niggas be walking up on them and trying to talk to them. Why you pumping your own gas? You ain't got a man to pump your gas for you? Like, so I do want to say he is kind of like rebranding the gas station as an approachable place. I feel like out of all public places to approach a woman, I feel like a gas station is not a great place to do that. But he made it swaggy, so that's cool. Obviously this is fiction. And people that hear this are like, yo man, EJ did it. I'm gonna start talking to these bitches at the gas station. Don't do that. Don't do it. This is fiction. It's crazy. And the way that I was laughing at the first line because he said she was pumping the gas, and he walked up to her and like, "Let me say,
where's your man?
Where's your man?" Yeah, it's like, no, man, like you can't do that. You can't just be walking up with people like that. But it clearly worked out for him. But that's all I want to say. Overall, though, I really like the song. I really like the music. He really has that old school feel to it. And obviously, I think the biggest shocker for a lot of people is he ain't look like he was going to do that.
Nope. He looked like a YN.
Yeah. A YN with an old soul,
Yeah.
So,
and it's just like such a drastic difference in the sound and in the visuals at the same time. Because you go and just hear this song, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is a good song. But you go and hear this song with the video and who's singing it and where they're singing it, and it makes that song hit so much goddamn more.
For sure.
Because it's like, oh, wow, this is YN soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no. If you go and actually listen to the discography, he has a beautiful discography with he has a, what's it called? He has a cover of, Do For Love. He has a feature with K Camp. He got a Christmas song for what sing. Christmas means to me. Like this guy can sing. So like I didn't go out and look for any of his I don't know if he has any other videos out there, any other visuals, but I kind of felt like catfished a little bit because I expected everything to kind of be like this hood soul kind of thing, but it's not. It's very much not that. But not to say that that's a bad thing, but I thought that this song was going to be a embodiment of what the rest of his sound, music was going to sound like. But this nigga got range. Caught me by surprise.
Yeah. So, give us your thoughts, and then I want to talk about some predictions, like what he might sound like for his debut project, and like as a new artist, like what can we expect from him? Uh-oh. Oh no!
I knew it.
Oh man, Hod's hate train.
Hod's hate train
pulling into the gas station.
Into the station.
Man, we need to drop
this. Is appropriation. Uh-oh. He don't know nobody that talks or sings like that. This nigga is cosplaying as a nigga from the past. And I personally don't fucking appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And I also kind of have a theory that niggas from back in the day, now this might not be true for him, but I have a theory that niggas from the back in the day didn't have a whole lot of range. Like they couldn't sing nothing but them songs. Like if you tried to get Bobby Womack to sing Nice and Slow, it wouldn't it wouldn't work out so well. Now, again,
I'm just thinking about it.
Now, I've actually did see a clip of him singing a different song. I can't remember what it was, but he was just like sitting down.
From Memphis,
he was just sitting down somewhere. I can't remember. And he does have a good amount of range. He sounds like he can really sing. But all that, like nigga, who does that? Where'd you get that from? You're 19.
Yo, why you singing like Marvin Gaye?
Yeah, bro, come on now. This is cosplaying, bro. Again, my thing has always been these dudes sound like the time they're from, the thing that was influential to them. When people have some of these like nostalgic sounds and like, unless it's like for like an aesthetic or something like that, that nigga's not doing it for an aesthetic. I think, again, I'm being ignorant. To me, he probably can't sing normally. He only can sing sounding 74 years old. So I'm not sure that I'm excited about listening to a whole project of that shit. Because I'd rather just go listen to fucking Bobby Womack and Johnny Mathis and them niggas. Like I just would prefer that. Not saying there's anything wrong with, again, that shit sounds straight up like some old school Bobby Womack shit.
I will say, to agree with you, yeah, I think what was so impactful back then about the people that had those voices, that it was like kind of new and fresh, and that like, it was like new. So like James Brown doing all that, hey, what's just that? Like all that shit that Johnny Brown was sounding like all that shit that was like there, was like new.
It came naturally to him. It was just
it came natural. It wasn't like I saw somebody doing it and that's what I wanted to do. Like it was like it was funk, like soul and funk and stuff like that. And so this dude might have like, I don't think he probably don't talk like that in real life. He probably don't talk to his friends like he was singing on this song. I don't know what he sounds like.
Nigga don't be calling niggas. He don't be calling niggas jive turkeys. Can you sing like that if you don't call nobody a jive turkey? Yeah. I don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah. I agree with you in that sense where he was just really inspired by like that old like, I even know what label they would have been on. Was it like Jive or like Motown or something? I don't even know.
Motown for sure.
That old style type of sounds. He's probably really inspired. Like maybe his folks grew up with that, but he probably don't talk like that. And even if he did talk like that, because
if his
of that music,
folks,
yeah.
Bro, my daughter's 15. She'll be 16 in December. If this nigga's 19, his pops was in high school with me. Like this is not no ancient ass nigga, bro. This shit is cap. It's no way. And unless he was raised by his great grandparents, because they're still like in their 60s. Like he is a young child. This nigga was probably born in like 06, 09 maybe.
So how do
we? So no, I'm not.
How is this acceptable? Do we get like songs where he is kind of like only an old nigga can make this music?
Only an old nigga can make this music. Absolutely. If we gatekeeping hip hop, we gatekeeping country. If Beyonce can't make a country album, this nigga can't make a soul album. Beyonce can't make a country album. This nigga can't make no soul album. Absolutely not. Mm-hmm. You don't got the life experience, young boy. I'm sorry.
He needs to check in with the soul OGs first.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta check with the soul OGs.
And Anderson .Paak don't count, nigga. Like you gotta really get to it.
Yeah, wake it up.
you gotta really get to it. Holla at Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Like go back and let's talk to them niggas. Go get do the remix with why am I losing his name? Gangbanging nigga. Smokey
Robinson. What the fuck?
Gangbanging nigga? I mean, that is the nigga that made gasms. You gonna disrespect the nigga that made gasms? That's crazy.
The nigga that made gasms. If you're not tapping in, if you're not checking in with Smokey Robinson,
maybe now's not a good time though, because Smokey got accused of some shit.
Yeah, Smokey got his own shit that he got to deal with. The last two niggas of Earth, Wind, and Fire will let you know if this is okay. But you got to check in, young nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Okay, all right. That's valid. That's valid hate. That is valid hate.
Hey, man. That's what I'm here for.
It's valid hate. Damn, you have any rebuttals before we move on?
No, he got it.
Yeah. It's great. It is great. I think I think it really is just like it plays on the expectations, right? You know, like you not like, is he gonna dress like this if he goes on tour, or is he gonna put on like a suit, or is he gonna put on like some like, you know? I really need to hear his
that baggy ass suit on that them niggas.
Yeah. He needs to have a suit that's too big for him.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem with novelty. Do you want to hear him do nice and slow, or do you want to hear him do more 70s bops? Right? He gonna fuck around and box himself in.
I'll give him grace if he has a great band with him. Like if he's just a singer and he's just like propping up really great like instrument players, you know, I'll give him a pass. Like if his live show is that popping? Because you know we got the and Dame. I think didn't you see them recently, or like you were somewhere in the same space with them? Oh yeah, they opened for Kali Uchis, Sacred Souls.
Yeah.
Where they kind of had that same, you know, they made a "Man, I Call You Rose." Like, do you think they're cosplaying too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're cosplaying too. I like the song. That shit is cap to me.
Okay. But their band was good, right? Like, would you say that they like had like a really good live presence?
Their live presence was awesome. I mean, this nigga was all the way out in the fucking Section 300, climbing all his way up there. He definitely know how to work a show. And it seemed like this was my first time hearing the band. I didn't know they were the people that made that song. Mm-hmm. But they were playing pretty like, they were just jamming out for the most part, honestly. It was just like the guys, because it's two people, right? It's him and some other dude, and then they have like a band.
I don't know who's in the whole band. I just know it's like a band, and I know that they're behind them. May I Call You Rose and some other songs too. But I don't know who's all in the whole band.
I mean, it just seemed like a giant jam session after the Can I Call You Rose song. But yeah, definitely different.
Which is cool.
That's everything else they played was definitely different from the Can I Call You Rose song.
Yeah. This nigga got to come out and do the live version of that BBL Drizzy song that got made with the AI shit. And the other thing is, did that sound like a sample, or does that sound like a live band made it? Because it sounds like a sample to me. Or like I would love to know what went into that beat. What went into the music?
This is like some AI band shit, man.
See, and that's where I was going. That shit kind of sounds like AI, my nigga. like obviously the song is him. Yeah, I'm talking about the EJ Jones shit. Does that sound like a sample?
If I didn't see the video, I would have thought that this was like an AI remix of one of those songs that they've been doing, like with all those 50 Cent songs.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I would have thought it was one of those. But
exactly,
because he's talking about, he's literally singing about a gas station. And I thought this was like,
wait a minute, wait. Because now, wait a minute, because it does sound like the BBL Drizzy song. How sure are we that that's not what this is? We got to check that nigga email address, see if he got a Sora account.
And I can't find out where he's from. Yo, if he's an AI artist, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Yo, this is what I'm saying,
I saw when I was looking it up, I saw Memphis.
All right.
Okay. So he's from Memphis.
All right, EJ Jones.
But that beat, when you listen to the sounds, like yes, it sounds like strings, but I never heard no strings that sound like that.
While we here,
I'm just.
Are we done with EJ? Are we done with EJ? Because
we
now you got to the end. Yeah. I need to play something for y'all. That somebody played this for me the other day, and it's kind of scary how fucking smooth this is. Have y'all heard Gunna's "Fuck You Mean" 1982 version?
I'm not.
Oh my god!
All right, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Obviously, it's AI generated, so I do want to. If anybody is completely anti-AI, listen. I'm off the AI train. As much as I can, I try to not utilize it. But this shit is scary because this shit sounds really fucking smooth. So this is.
I was telling you last week about that AI Lil Baby music. So
yeah, this is Gunna's "Fuck You Mean" 1982.
Fucking me. Yeah.
That's killing me.
Fucking me. I'm gonna wanna back calling me splurge. Watch me jump right off the curb. Bentley spur fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crank up the floor and I swerve. Keep me a stick if they purge.
It's improving, man.
I don't hate it. I think we have to get past the idea of like whether we like it or not, and I think that's where the growth is. Whether something is good or not can't be the only thing. It has to be whether or not it's ethical.
So here's what I'll say. Right, I'll show my hand. Obviously, this is AI generated, but I think just mostly the vocals are AI generated. I don't know if the beat's generated. I necessarily don't really need the lyrics. I think this is just a great jam that like anybody could have been on, you know? Yeah. Like if Giveon was on this or like Sir or somebody, like I'd be like, I'm rocking, you know? It didn't have to be like an AI generated voice. So I think I just like the smoothness of the instrumental. If that's AI generated, we have a problem. Because that beat is
facts.
That beat is pretty
good.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to share that because that came across my attention the other day, and I was like, "Damn, it's scary how fast and this is getting good." But yeah, we could beat that to death. What y'all want to talk about now, man? Let's move on. Y'all, we can take it from here. What y'all want to talk about now?
If we going out of the realm of music, I just want to make sure that we don't miss dropping tonight, man. Kyle is finally dropping his much anticipated project, That Real 3.
Much anticipated.
Featuring the hit single. Much anticipated, featuring the hit single, City of Demons. So shout out to Kyle.
Oh, that dude. I'm talking about Kyle, like the other Kyle.
I thought you were talking about Super Duper Kyle.
No, not Super Duper Kyle. The real Super Duper Kyle. Kyle Bethel from the City of Demons. A decent man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dropping that Real man. 3. Yes, sir. Dropping that Real 3 on 10/10 at midnight. So make sure y'all cop that. More heat on that. I've already heard a lot of the stuff on there. I'm telling you,
you got insiders, bro.
Yo, chill.
City of Demons shit.
Yeah, you know, I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in with the Goonies still. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So yeah, shout out Kyle. And once that project drop, we gonna see it. Ain't no fluke, man. Shit type demonic.
It's definitely grown on me, man. It's definitely grown on me a lot. Yeah, no. Thanks to Damon. I think Damon definitely programmed me to start enjoying that song. He played that shit a lot.
It's a great
record.
Man.
Him and the Michael Jackson. I just remembered that. Yeah, you shared that Michael Jackson impersonator.
I hate that fucking Michael Jackson nigga, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that shit, bro.
Nigga. He's scaring me now at this point. He is terrifying, dog.
Rico Hampton. Do not disrespect Rico Hampton, bro. Rico Michael Jackson. That nigga is amazing.
Nigga, the only Rico I'm fucking acknowledging nowadays is Rico Dowdle. Fuck that nigga. If I looked under my bed and saw that fucking creepy looking Michael Jackson dude, I'd fucking burn my house down.
Yo, man, I want to book him so bad, bro. I just don't know for what when. I don't know for what or when, but I'm gonna find a way to book him because, man,
I just watched the video. Where he slid into the nigga lap. Why was he so close?
Yeah. Yo, Rico.
Oh
listen,
my God.
For those that's listening and do not know who this man is, go ahead and Google Rico Hampton, aka Rico Michael Jackson. He's a Michael Jackson impersonator. He's been doing this since the fucking 90s.
Since back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, since Michael Jackson was alive. Michael Jackson knew about him. That's how long he been doing this. Now the slide is new. He hasn't been doing a slide since the 90s. The slide is new. He has like these knee pad compatibilities, but the videos that a lot of people are sharing and seeing is him sliding up to people at like old folks' homes or on the street. No matter where he at, he always finds a way to slide right on to people, and I kind of like that, man.
The hell did me and Dame's thing both go out at the same time?
I just changed my battery. But no, that nigga is creepy as fuck. He looks like he dug up Michael Jackson's body, skinned his face off, and put it on himself like he was fucking Ed Gein or some shit. He is fucking terrifying. And that's his actual face, isn't it? It's probably just with makeup on top of it.
Yeah.
But
He's got makeup on it. But apparently, people say that he's fine. People say that he actually fine for it when he take that makeup off.
you know, I'm not gonna say nothing because I seen that video of that Asian chick turning herself into Kobe Bryant. So
yeah, you did. I sent it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, that shit was pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I saw when I was in Disney World in 2019. I saw a Michael Jackson impersonator. I'm not 100% sure if this was him, but it fucking definitely could have been. I'm looking it up now to see if this was
right on that time.
If he was in Disney in December 2019. Because I'm telling you, bro, it was incredible.
Did y'all video
it? It
at
was
all?
a phenomenal show.
Did y'all video
I
it
do
at all?
have some footage of it. Absolutely.
I need to see it.
I do have some footage of it. I got
because I'm
gotta
strongly
see if it
considering booking this guy for something. Like I said, I just don't know what yet. I might book him for my Aunt Laverne. Actually, she's turning 70 next year. She's turning 70 next year. I might have him slide down the block.
Be very careful, man. You gotta prepare.
Yeah, we got dogs.
Before
we got
he
two
come
pit
out.
There's two pit bulls in the house. We do gotta.
I'm just talking about her.
They
She
gonna
might
kill that
freak the
nigga.
fuck out. Yeah. So just be careful.
I'm doing it, man.
Jump scare the shit out of her.
I'm gonna talk to my dad first. I'm gonna show him the videos, show him what he's capable of, and then we'll decide. But I'm pretty sure there might not be any real like rejections of it. I think it'll work out pretty well. Oh man, it's tears in my eyes. All right, but enough about Rico. What we about to talk about other than that? Oh, you said music stuff.
Speaking of
more music stuff, more fantasy music label stuff. Pink Pantheress is dropping a deluxe or remix album tomorrow.
You have to start
by the
tallying
time
too.
you listen to this, it's out. It's like she's like got a whole bunch of features on there. The Anita music video just dropped like a couple hours ago. So it's like a remix of Illegal, but she's got Kate Renata on there doing remixes of all her songs. You know, the Sugar Babes and Eves, all that shit. There's a lot of people in the space. Jade, like a lot of cool people. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to hear it. And I don't know what else is, if there's anything else that's dropping tomorrow other than that.
Yeah, Doechie's got a record coming out with Alameda called
TD.
Beat a Bitch Up, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Heard a snippet of it. It sounds fire. Actually, shout out to Torre. Torre sent it to me. We're both pretty excited about that record. Torre.
Tori.
Torre.
So the same thing
Got
twice,
it.
man.
Well, I said Torre and then Torre. Both completely normal pronunciations of that name. But, you know, Tori. Got it.
It's Tori.
But yeah, shout out to Tori. Sent it to me. We're both excited about that record, so I'm definitely waiting for that to drop. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a banger. The preview that I heard sounded really, really promising. I saw a tweet recently that said basically something to the effect of, I feel so bad for Doechii because everyone was hounding her to release Anxiety, and then once they released it, everyone decided they hated it. And like, I feel that because I remember everyone saying, please release Anxiety. And then the song came. It's not on Alligator Bites, and I know how you feel about that song. But again, she didn't just drop that because it was an old song. She dropped it because her fans wanted her to. And everyone just decided they hated it. She still put it up. I guess what's happening is like everyone's like pushing their Grammy nods, like JID, you know, Freddie Gibbs, Clips, obviously. Everyone's pushing their chips into the middle of the table. I saw Chance. Album of the year, rap album of the year, and then album of the year are going to be a fucking bloodbath. I cannot wait.
It's going crazy. Also, shout out to Madison McFerrin, who's up for Best New Artist. I think Best Album Cover, some other stuff too. She's
hell yeah,
doing good thing. Friend of the show. So
yeah, and obviously she's on I'll Take Care of You with Tyler, which is again still a banger, and a lot of people are pushing that as well for like certain Grammy stuff. So you know, I don't even think we'll be...
I'm excited for Grammy season because we're gonna have a lot of good conversations. We gotta have a real conversation about the music that came out this year, and it's not done yet. People still dropping shit, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Do y'all think that Cardi might be nominated?
Probably. I don't think so. But I think they'll push it. But I don't think she'll get the nod this year. Again, there's been way too much incredible music drop in the last year.
Got it. Any more music stuff before we move on?
Versus is back. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Versus is back November. I can't remember the date. I gotta look it up. But we are doing Cash Money versus No Limit.
Wow,
that's pretty crazy. That's a pretty heavy. You know, most people are gonna push Cash Money to the front, right? But again, I was there for both eras. It depends on where it is. Like if it's in New Orleans, it's gonna be a crazy battle.
Yeah, Birdman ain't passing out.
Yeah, for sure. And if what hour are we at?
We're in. You can say it. You can say whatever.
Yeah. If Nicki is not coked up and Drake is not drinking his feelings away and gambling with Aiden Ross in the back, if Lil Wayne is conscious, a lot of things could go wrong. Cause put it like this: if it ends up being Silk the Shocker versus Gutta Gutta, it's not going to be a great night. But because the thing is, a lot of the big time Cash Money guys don't fuck with them niggas no more. I don't expect Manny Fresh to be there. I don't expect Juvenile and BG to be there. So the whole Hot Boys era is not going to be there. The only one that's going to be there to represent is going to be Wayne and Birdman. And then obviously they had the resurgence because of Young Money. But I don't want to see Little Twist. I'm not interested in seeing Lil Twist and J Mills and Gutta Gutta and
Lil Twist is going to be in the audience.
You might have to buy a ticket for sure. But yeah, I don't want to see them niggas. So so there's a good chance. I know that the No Limit team is still very much together. I wonder, do we get a little Romeo set? Right? Do we get Mia X? Right? I'm telling you, No Limit has a storied history in New Orleans music and music in that time. So they got a lot that they can pull from. And again, Versus is only first to 20. Right? There's definitely 20. Will Mystical be out of jail? Hopefully Mystical is out of jail.
Again? He was showing his dick in front of to people, right? Is that what was happening?
Yeah, he came in with it in his hand. So hopefully
that was good.
Hopefully we we get some type of clarity on who's gonna be there, where exactly it's gonna be. If it's in a neutral space, then maybe Cash Money can win out. But if it's not, sorry y'all. But if it's not, then there's a tighter chance of it being a more interesting battle. Do y'all have any recollection of No Limit, not Cash Money? We know about Cash Money. Really. Of No Limit Records running the fucking world.
Nah,
I don't. No,
I was too young.
That's definitely before my time. But I will say, I do think No Limit will go out there and put on a better show than Cash Money will.
Mm.
I think it's going to be one of those situations where I don't think they're definitely not on the same level as Locks versus Dipset type of hype. Right. But this is definitely going to be one of those things where people, like you said, when people see it, they're going to automatically be like, "Oh yeah, Cash Money, easy, no problem." But it's not just who has the bigger hits, as we've seen.
Right.
We all know at this point is who's going to go out there and put on a better show. Who's going to go out there and pick the right tracks? Who's going to curate their playlist better? Who's going to have the better backups to rebuttal off of somebody who says something smart, or, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to come more prepared? That's what it always comes down to. And I think the fact that the No Limit side is a little bit more, compact and together still, I think that they will show out a little bit better as a unit.
Yeah.
Than we'll see from Cash Money.
Looks like Mystical is locked up and will not be out in time.
Danger.
I know.
Oh man!
Shout out to Mystical for being one of the only people with both Melissa Ford and Superhead in his music videos. Classics.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That was a wild time. Man.
Mystical will not be there.
That song growing up, man. Wow, man. And Shake Your Ass.
First album I ever owned was.
I think that was the first
Mystical
album that my parents said I couldn't listen to. Actually, that was like one of the things that was Shake Your Ass. They didn't want me saying that.
Yeah, man.
But I used
Shout
to
out
love
Pharrell.
Shake Your. Was it Shake It Fast? The edited version.
Shake It Fast. Yeah. Still fire.
Yeah. I came in with my dick in my hand. Yeah, he didn't want me listening to none of that. Oh, crazy.
Put your foot in your ass. Be cool.
That shit would have shaped you to a completely different nigga. Imagine the version of you that listened to Mystical when he was 7.
Yeah, ain't no podcast. Nigga. I would have been out. I would have been on the block, bro.
That would have been crazy.
We've been looking for some ass right now. But while we talk about, wait, before, is this like a one-off for Versus, or are they gonna like?
So it's at Complex Con. I looked it up. It is in Las Vegas. So that kind of throws me off a little bit. But yeah, it is in Las Vegas during Complex Con. So
because you got to remember,
it's the crowd.
People own Versus now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a public entity. So wherever they see fit to make money, and if it succeeds, I'd imagine they're gonna make it like a venue type of thing. Kind of how similar to how they did with the Dipset thing, where we have it at a venue, you buy tickets to get in. I'm not sure if that was like a ticketed thing or if that was just like kind of an invite thing, because it was like celebrities like in the crowd, so I doubt it was just anybody in there. But I can imagine them opening it up to a general admission type of thing and kind of running it like a show, like a traveling show.
Yeah, and I expect because it's Complex Con, I expect the streamers to be there and, content creators and things like that. I wonder who's going to host it. I doubt it's Swiss Beats and Timbaland. I don't know what Timbaland is going to be doing these days, but
they'll be there, I think.
Yeah, they'll be there for sure. But just like typically they have like some type of moderation. They didn't for the New York show, but it would still be interesting to see who's on that stage too.
Who would Bad Boy go up against if Diddy was home?
The Feds.
Johnson & Johnson. Cassie by herself. Just
enough.
Just heard me and you 20 times.
Just her and Ryan Leslie like slowly backing out.
Kid Cudi. Anyways. While we were talking about, because I know you brought up Louisiana and culture like that, I do want to say thoughts and prayers to the last escapee that got caught in Atlanta.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
That's the guy I put money on, too.
They got him, bro. They got him. It's funny, but there are some funny posts, though, because they're saying that that he was in a bar and the Saints won and he went, "Who that?" in Atlanta. And people was like, "I know that ain't who I think it is."
Oh no! Oh, you got something to say, huh?
Yeah,
man.
It was like the Saints won their first game. Shout out to the big Saints. You know what I mean? Spanking the fucking Giants. But yeah, it's they won their first game. But yeah, he got caught. And yeah, man, I'm glad they pulled him in and they didn't shoot him because he was in like a standoff or something like that. So
yeah, did you hear the real story?
No, I don't know what actually
apparently
happened.
he had got into an argument with his girl.
Oh
no way.
No, she ain't telling him.
All of a sudden,
that'd be stupid as hell for her to do it, because then
she was harboring a fugitive.
Yeah, the entire time.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what's come out, that he had an argument with his girl and she called.
I don't know if I believe that, man. Oh, that'd be so stupid. That'd be so
I'm gonna go
stupid.
to CNN.
That'd be a damn shame, man.
A tip called into
Yeah.
A tip called in to Crime Stoppers Greater New Orleans, along with a follow-up investigative work, ultimately led to Grove's arrest in Atlanta.
That's a damn.
It took almost 3 hours to locate him in the house. Gas had to be deployed, so yeah, he didn't go easy. He waived his right to extradition, which basically means that he will be back in Louisiana by before he goes to see a judge and everything. So, because he doesn't know nobody in Atlanta except her apparently. But yeah, so it was an anonymous tip that came in that pretty much told folks where he was.
Well,
it was a good run, my guy.
Was
very limited resources. All the people were like, "Oh, why is he still in the country?" I mean, where did you fucking expect him to go? Unless you expect him to leave by foot and cross the border, but like,
yeah.
And then what?
Honestly,
want to do that?
It's almost like it's not exactly the easiest thing to get in and out of the country, but
No.
Good
Especially when you're
location though.
Escaped felon.
Yeah.
For
He
sure.
chose a good location. He was probably good for a little time, but
yeah. Would y'all want to I think that's like the worst thing for me, and again, it's just like this is what happens in my brain, right? But I don't. The day after I got caught, right? After spending damn near a year out, that's gonna be the worst day of my life because it's because the way time works, that all you did was kind of like delay capture. You know what I mean? You weren't ever gonna really, really get free. So once I get caught, I'm just gonna be in there like, fuck, it's over, huh? I'm really gonna never see outside again. Yeah, now it's really, really over.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much time he had. I don't know if they ever reported that.
Yeah.
Would you take a year out if it meant 3 more years on your sentence if you have 5 to go? Like if you have 5 to go, you can break now for a year, but then you got to do 8.
Honestly, bro, I kind of want to see a movie about this man. I wonder what he did within that 1 year. When that time that he was gone, that he was out, that's interesting. What do you do with that time?
Shit, everything. Nigga, I could go to see Michael Jackson impersonator. You got to everything. You got to just do all types of shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Got to ride a bull. Just shit that you don't even. You got to go down a slide, nigga. When the last time you been down a slide?
Yeah, he's in Atlanta, so he probably went to go see Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Went to a Falcons game.
Into the gas station. Leo man. That's probably how he got caught.
That's probably how he got caught, for sure.
Yeah.
Talking to somebody that got him in.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that story and I was like, oh, interesting.
Are y'all excited about Stranger Things coming back?
I never watched
y'all
that
Stranger
show.
Things guys?
I'm not Stranger Things.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, that's right. You did never watch it. But I don't know if the interest is there the way it used to.
That show was done.
Even this. Me too. They're always finding a new way, though. Actually, no. They definitely didn't finish because, there was still shit to be done. Because didn't that Max girl get caught up and now she's like possessed and.
Yeah, that was
But
the
didn't they
last
say
thing.
last season was the final season? Like, am I bugging?
No. This was always it. This was always going to be the final season. Like it was. It's been like 3 years. That's the thing. Like multiple of these niggas have kids themselves. Like this shit is not gonna hit the same, right? And this is kind of the problem with like TV shows taking so long to come back because these niggas all look 30. And it's only like 5 seasons of the show. So they started when they were like 12. You're going to have a hard time explaining why everybody looks 30.
Yeah. They were already struggling with it last season, but now since there's not a time jump to consider now, like this is supposed to be like right after what had happened already. So I don't know. It's not going to make. When did they shoot this?
This is, I mean, in the last year or so, right? Because their last season was before the writer strike. Let me stop freestyling because again, I don't watch I haven't watched the last few seasons. We are talking about season 5. Season 4 dropped. I want to say 2023. Season 4 dropped in 2022. And season 5 starts on November 26th. So last season was almost 3 years ago, right? The writer's strike was in 2022, was it not?
Writer's strike?
Yeah, the writer's strike. 2023. The 2023 writer's strike in May. Delayed the writing and production of Stranger Things Season 5, forcing the Duffer Brothers to halt progress on May 6, 2023, because their show's production relied on continuous writing. The strike ended in September 2023, after which the writers' room officially announced their return, resuming working on the final season. So these niggas have aged up quite a bit. So it's just very much like, I wonder if they're going to address it or how they're going to address it. I haven't watched the trailer or anything, but it's just, the way the writing, these shows take too long to come back anyway. They just announced a new Game of Thrones. I'm not watching that. Like, I'm genuinely not interested in any of these shits. Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Something of dunking an egg. Something of dunking an egg.
Is it gonna go
something about dunking an egg? I think it's
dunking an egg.
Oh, is it gonna go like? Are they still doing House of the Dragon?
Apparently,
yeah, they're still doing that.
But that's not.
So they're gonna run concurrently.
Yeah,
like they're gonna both be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to take place long before. Well, no, maybe after. Damn, I don't even know when this.
A Night
is
of the
supposed to take place,
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's a prequel to Game of Thrones. God damn it. Show brings a new vibe to Westeros. Whatever the hell.
Yeah, I had a hard time pinning when in the timeline it was because, like, I saw Targaryens were like in charge still, but I thought Targaryens died around the time. What's it called? That we're watching House of the Dragon. I thought those were like the last of them until Daenerys came back way later on.
Right.
Except for the ones that were in hiding, but they were in hiding, so they weren't rulers. So I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out when this is. Is this before House of the Dragon? That'd be pretty crazy. It'd be pretty old.
It does not say.
Huh.
It just
it's
says
interesting
it's a
how
prequel.
they're working back. They continue to keep working backwards in their timeline.
Yeah.
And how y'all
And
feel
they
about
only-
these like multiple shows be like coming out at the same time and running like that? Because Dexter did that too, or Dexter's starting to do that too. Dexter got like 4 spinoffs. There was the Cold Blood where it was just one season, and then they just came out with New Blood, which was him when he was younger, and now they came out with another one. I think Dexter Resurrection or some shit like that. I think they just canceled New Blood
on season 2,
and now Resurrection is back, and Michael C. Hall is back.
Yeah.
So I'm mad confused at like why they're like running them, or they were supposed to be running them at the same time, but I think New Blood got canceled with the young. And I was enjoying that because they were young, but it still had the same feel and stuff like that. But yeah, I was wondering like, how do y'all feel about these shows running at the same time? Like, are y'all enthused?
It's definitely different for Game of Thrones because now it's like, all right, where's your attention at? You know what I'm saying? When it was just Game of Thrones and all your attention was there, it was great until it wasn't. House of the Dragon has been pretty damn good in my opinion. I've enjoyed it's been 2 seasons now.
2 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed both seasons. I can't wait for the next one. I have a feeling that this might be their first miss. I feel like their attention is not on one thing right now, and given how Game of Thrones ended, I don't know if you can afford to keep, going back and forth. And I don't know, there's still that sour taste in a lot of people's mouths to the point where they didn't even give House of the Dragon a chance.
Yeah.
I I'm gonna watch it. I've already seen some people complaining about like, you know, things as fucking fickle as like color grading. So, you know, people are being very annoying about it already.
Yeah.
I'm willing to just let it play out. I've heard about this Duncan and Egg story that they've been trying to tell for a long time now, honestly, before House of the Dragon. Now, this was one of the rumored stories that they thought they were going to go with before House of the Dragon. So,
all right, just tell me.
I mean, they've
them
been
niggas
cooking
go
with it for
together?
a while. No, it's a fucking child and a grown man.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but did they?
Yeah, I'd imagine it's going to be like a relationship. I'd imagine it's going to be similar to the relationship that like Arya and the Hound had, from what it seems like because it looks like this Duncan dude is like a knight who's not who's like ain't shit. He's like the lowest level of a knight type of shit, and the boy's trying to be a squire. So I'd imagine that it's like a coming of age story for both of them or something. I don't know.
Oh, Egg is Aegon Targaryen.
Ah, okay.
Probably first of his name. That's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Same time, I don't think I give a fuck.
Wow.
I fear that people are gonna complain that there's not enough dragons and there's not enough action outside of this nigga just having maybe like some fights here and there. But I don't know, man. I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't know who's directing it, who's manning the helm here, but I'm willing to give it a shot, bro.
Did Fat Albert do damage to the fat black community, or did it help it, you think?
I think
it
helped it. That live action was pretty good, honestly.
Shout out Keenan.
And Kiki.
Just the aspects of Fat Albert. Like, I think that was appropriate. Like,
it depends
Calling
on
him Fat Albert.
yeah.
The song was damn good though, bro.
Yeah, what if there was another Albert on the block?
Yeah, but you still can't call your friend Fat Albert.
Sure you can.
No, you
I disagree completely.
Yeah, you know, Albert,
I think you should call niggas what they
Albert
are.
Who? Fat Albert. Nah.
Yeah, Fat Albert.
Nah, man.
And you know what? There's you got to be fat to be Fat Albert. I'm just saying, you can't be big Albert.
No fat, you gotta
know what
be.
I'm saying? You can't
Big
Yeah,
Al.
you can't be chunky Albert. Yeah. You got to be Fat Albert. Like, that shit got to be a defining quality about you. You got to have again, that's why a nigga had to have the voice and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Yeah, that's some fat.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be
I mean, everybody in that crew kind of had, Mushmouth.
Oh, yeah,
like, why you gotta call him Mushmouth?
Yeah.
You got Dumb Donald Parker.
Dumb Donald. We got a nigga on our block named Dumb Donald.
Old Weird Harold.
Shout out Dumb D.
This nigga had two. Old and weird.
Who was the dude with that had the hat
and then it was just
covering
Penny.
his eyes?
Why this bitch name is just Penny? How'd that work?
Because
No,
she
that was
broke?
just Will.
Was she poor?
No.
Okay. That's why I'd be like, oh, your name is Penny because you got no money.
Bitch don't never got no money.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Apparently it's
Anything
based on his old friend, Albert Robinson.
Was he fat?
I need to look that up. Albert Robinson. Bill Cosby. There's no photos I can see. Of course, this nigga ain't give him no credit.
Mm-mm.
No case.
Yeah, Bill's still alive, huh?
Still
Yeah,
kicking.
he's still hanging on.
Still kicking bitches. Still, you know.
He had a lot of fun in his day. And that's what's keeping him the driving force. Speaking of old people that's still alive, Dolly Parton still alive also. There was a photo. People were worried because she shared a picture in the hospital bed or something like that, and people thought she was dying. But she came out and said, "I'm not dying." Like, I think it's so cool how old people have like a story. Like, Y'all ever see those posts where it looks like it's like a rest in peace post, but it's really just, Denzel Washington, or like breaking. Denzel Washington turns 82 today, or something like that. You know, and people are like,
I hate those.
I gotta stop doing I gotta stop doing that.
Why is he in black and white?
Yeah, stop posting black and white photos.
Yeah.
Like, come on, son.
Yeah, you know? So I think it's cool that like you automatically have a story if you like alive. You know?
For sure.
That's the story. People saw Dolly there like,
I definitely would. I would want to do that though. Like I'd want to.
Dolly Parton?
If I got old, bro, I think I would just come out every year and just be like, I'm not there, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would just drop a post every few months. Like, nope, still here.
I'd hope you drop an album
Still
like
kicking.
Smokey did.
Yeah, I might.
Instead of Stillmatic, it's still fucking. Like Smokey did. With gas.
Like Smokey did.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's next for Smokey? I mean, he's done gasms. He's got game banging. What's he covering next?
Gas stations.
They're in.
Gas stations.
Gotta be.
And yeah.
Gotta be.
Anything else?
So I do want to get into this. I want to get into this Xbox thing real quick, and then we can kind of wrap it up.
Oh yeah, that's affecting you.
Yeah, man. So is it over for us, like cheap niggas?
It's been over
that just
for y'all,
get the basic subscriptions.
It's been over
because so Xbox Game Pass has finally come out of beta and are now what they've done is they've had a 50% hike in the price for the top tier package, which is the ultimate tier, which allowed you pretty much to play your games wherever you want. If you bought an Xbox game and it was part of the tier list, you could play that game on anything. You could play it on your computer, you could play it on your phone, you could play it on your laptop, wherever you could get to an Xbox server. Not on your PlayStation, but on your Samsung TV, on your Fire Stick, you could play it. And I've been kind of living off that because to me, I call that the dad package. Because everyone, let me ask you, your crib, D, you got a TV and a setup where you play games, correct?
Yeah.
T, you have a TV and a setup where you play games.
Absolutely.
Where is it?
Front of my couch.
Front of your couch. Yours is in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my wife. I have 2 kids. I got a big TV. I got a big 65-inch 4K Ultra HD beautiful display in my living room. I got a big old couch. I like plopping my ass down on it and playing my games.
Yo.
Ask me how often I actually do that.
How often do you
Probably not often.
Can you probably imagine very little, right?
Yeah.
Because
a couple hours during the day when you work from home during the week when everybody's away.
And that's pretty much it. For the most part, I'm either doing whatever my wife want me to do or I'm doing something with the kids, or the kids are using the TV for their gaming, or they're watching something, or they're entertaining their friends, or whatever the case may be. My shit is communal shit. So I gotta play. Most of the times I'm playing on my tablet. I got a Surface Pro that I play games on, and that's where I play games most of the time. It's a little 14-inch. It's nice. It's a very nice display. It works with an Xbox controller. It works with a PlayStation controller. Anything you could hook up to Bluetooth. To me, it's like the perfect thing because the kids could be watching whatever they want, or wifey could be watching whatever she want, and I still got my shit. I could still play. You know, they got Madden on there, all the Assassin's Creeds, whatever pretty much anything you'd be playing, Call of Duty, Fortnite, anything you'd be playing on the big boxes, you could play on this. But, obviously you got to contend with like, it's server, it's cloud gaming. So the quality can go in and out. So I don't tend to play like
and
competitive
if you pause
games,
it for too long, the shit just turn off. I don't.
And if you pause it for too long, it just shuts you out.
That's what I ain't like.
Right?
I was playing Hades. If something happens in your life where you just got to get up, like the doorbell rings and you pause it, and you got to go check and see what's going on, or somebody asks you to do something, you better come back.
For sure.
Because that shit going to be gone when you come back.
Yeah,
shut that shit down.
So the problem is, and again, here's the thing. I could still pay it, but like morally, I don't want to. Like ethically, you know what I'm saying? Because a 50% hike is just crazy. Like we shouldn't be supporting shit like that. And I've been telling y'all, all of these fucking companies are just like slave stage capitalism, bro. They're giving you less, charging you more for it. That's pretty much everybody. I think I'm gonna have to go back to like discs. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up buying games again. Because I feel like that's probably the only way to like, we got to go back to physical media. That's basically it.
I agree.
So you've been collecting some physical media lately, right?
I have. I've been collecting. My new hobby is collecting video game soundtracks, like physical media. I have like a really big digital database, but I want the physical copies. I want vinyls. I want CDs. I want the original game itself. I want to start really collecting all that stuff and keeping it for myself so that it never disappears. I almost spent too much money on a Sonic Adventure 2 battle vinyl the other day. I found one in really good condition on eBay. And I almost spent money on it. Like money. Because I really wanted it. But I decided not to. But damn, was I itching. I was really thinking about it. I was really close. I was really, really close to just buying that shit. But yeah, that's my new thing now. But I agree, physical media. And what's happening now is a lot of places or a lot of companies or video game studios are releasing like digital versions of their games, but then like releasing physical media later. So Clair Obscur, Sandfall just did that too with Clair Obscur, where I don't think there were physical versions of the game yet, but they were like digital, and now they're releasing like physical copies that are like getting sent out in like January. Which also shout out to Sandfall for saying that they're working on their next game, also working on some new content, free new content on Expedition 33 that's coming out fairly soon. I'm really happy for them, man. I can't wait until the Game Awards happens because I want them to go crazy. I would love for them to win as much as they can. But it's some pretty good games. I finished Silk Song. That was a pretty great game. Difficult as hell, but really great game. Dame, I saw that your game was on there that you was playing a lot. Blueprints. I kind of want to try that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like up there too. That was like one of the top games that they had like of the year or something.
Blueprints
like that.
is good, bro. It's definitely like you're into puzzles, bro. So I think you'll like this. This is like a mystery type of shit. It's very ominous the entire time. You almost feel like somebody's watching you play the entire time, and you kind of get anxiety because it's a roguelike, you know what I'm saying? So you only have a certain amount of steps that you could take per day. So it's like, damn, every move counts. Got to make it count. Got to think. I use my noggin. So it's dope, bro. Yeah. I actually just watched a speed run of somebody completing it in like 11 minutes. It was insane.
Speedrunners are crazy, bro. Like they be learning all the tools and shit like that. It's kind of like, and that's the one thing, I will never be able to platinum Silk Song because they have trophies for speedrunners. Like there's like a trophy where you have to complete the game in under 30 hours or something like that. You can 100% the game in under a certain amount of time. Like that's for the speedrunners, man. But they be doing that shit. Like speedrunners are a whole nother monster, man. That's like the feeling that you get from like
gaming to me.
Playing fighting games with niggas that know frame rates and shit like that and like hitboxes and all that stuff. That's speedrunners for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not gaming to me. That's like that's like the equivalent if you playing basketball and a nigga keeps shooting from half court and it goes.
Keep making it.
Like you breaking the sanctity of the game. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else is having fun.
Yeah.
Like I
Nobody's gonna want to
play
pass
like
you.
that.
Yeah, you're really good. You're gonna win us the game because you're on our team, but we don't want to pass you.
Yeah, man.
You know?
That shit would just be super fucking.
Yeah, would you pass to the dude that was always from half court? Pow, 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 every time, no matter what. Yeah, no, I wouldn't pass to that dude. But I'm sorry that you're going through that with Game Pass. Hopefully, this convinces you to get a damn Steam Deck, and then you can play whatever the fuck you want, wherever you want, however you want. And it has a large database because you're downloading it. So,
yeah, bro, I'm close. I'm very close. I'm like edging it right now.
Do it, man. Do it. Stop playing with it. Get it. Get it. Are we done? Think we're good?
Think we're good.
Yeah. I do wanna announce, man, we are 90 subscribers away.
Yeah.
From 100K. Yeah, man. It's like we're gonna go to sleep, we're gonna wake up, it's gonna be
Christmas.
It's gonna be Christmas, man.
That's what it's gonna feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be in Wonderland, man. They call it Wonderland.
Yeah. We already talked about
Wait,
our
why do I
plaques and
see
everything.
why do I see is Kris Jenner the baddest 70-year-old of all time on the list?
I did not write that.
That was me. That was me. I don't know if y'all seen the latest Kris Jenner pics.
Let me take a look.
Let me tell you something.
You said I could bag her too. Oh shit.
That shit is
You niggas, yo.
Have you seen it? Is the question.
No.
Before you judge. Shit don't make sense, bro.
It don't make sense.
It does. It
What, on
defies
Instagram?
logic, bro.
Yeah, what's how?
How,
man?
Like how? I don't even know how this is possible. She got some of the most fucking elastic skin.
They changed their wiki and everything. She ain't playing.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. It's
All right.
crazy.
I gotta get off this.
She looks amazing.
Yeah. To answer your question though, 70-year-old? Yeah, maybe. How old is Dolly Parton, man?
Probably. She look better than Dolly, I think.
Bro, Dolly ain't look like that since '87.
You bugging, bro. Dolly is getting put to a mattress.
Nigga,
She's 79.
Dolly is 79.
So 9 years ago, nigga, Dolly did not look like that. The fuck? Hell no.
Dolly fine. You tweaking, bro. You must have forgot. Dolly,
bro.
That's some fine milk.
Somebody hating on Chris gonna say, but show me your hands. I don't give a fuck about her hands.
That is true. Nah, it do matter. The neck and the hands, that do be mattering.
Listen, man, she got me right now.
Hold on.
And she wearing leather. Leather make you look young no matter what, though, for some reason.
Looking for...
Her skin is leather.
That shit is crazy, dog.
You looking for fine 70-year-old?
Fucking...
That's searching
I'm looking
his
for
foot.
Dolly in, what's it called, 2016. That's when she was 70.
That surgeon put his foot on the back of her head and pulled. That's fucking crazy.
Stop it, bro.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait. This what?
Man, Dolly was getting it 5 years ago, bro. Not even 2016. She was bad to me 5 years ago.
How old is Kris Jenner exactly?
She's 69. Her birthday is in November, so she'll be 70 in less than a month.
You gonna wish happy birthday on IG?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm not even having a conversation with you.
Yeah.
But you won't put many bags under her pictures.
I would do a lot of things.
All right.
To the part.
Yeah, we gotta get up out of here. So.
Kris Jenner? Respectfully.
Yeah, you ain't gotta find the pictures of Dolly. I know they out there. Real ones know. Real ones know. If you listening still, tell me who the oldest person that you would bag is.
Yeah, for sure. That you would put through the mattress specifically.
Yeah, through the mattress.
I'm sure at some point, Pam Grier was on that list for me. I don't think
Jeannie
she made it
Buss
to 70.
Jeannie Buss is 64 years old.
Who's
I think
Jeannie?
she's gonna have Kris Jenner beat.
Nah, man.
She is.
Lakers former owner, I guess.
You seen that video of LeBron talking to those two girls? Happy National Women's Day.
Oh yeah,
she's the blonde.
Oh wow, she kind of fire.
She's 64.
Who's she with?
She's got to keep up for 6 more years, dog. Like, let's just, let's just look at projections.
My thing is, you can look at before pictures of Kris Jenner.
Fair.
Jeannie Buss is not there yet. She hasn't even needed the severe amount of work as Kris Jenner. They both got the same money. Jeannie Buss definitely has more money.
For sure.
Well, who knows?
I think she does.
It's hard to count with Kris because you don't know if she's like how is she managing Kim? Is she managing all her other daughters? Like it could be a lot added together. But anyway, I think in
she's
6
married
years.
to Jay Moore.
Who's that?
Comedian? Jeannie Buss. I'm talking about.
Oh, I didn't even know. I don't know who that is.
Once you look him up, you'll from maybe early 2000s. He was in Jerry Maguire. He was in
okay.
I think I seen a picture of them on Google.
He definitely lets Lakers players fuck his wife. I could tell.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Her last name is Buss. All right, y'all ready to go?
Let's do it.
All righty. Wicked radio time. All right, y'all.
Well, all right, gentlemen. As we wrap up this episode, I think we should each take a moment and just acknowledge this great milestone that we've achieved. This has been a long time in the making. With this group specifically, I want to say we're a little over 2 years now, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3.
Like 3 years, maybe now.
3 years, 2022.
If we're talking about when we first activated the YouTube and started really posting stuff on there, I would think I saw February of 2023 or something like that. So, hey man, for us to do this on YouTube of all the platforms, I think is a big surprise to all of us. This is a platform where me personally, I grew up on YouTube. I was a YouTube kid, bro. The way that they're TikTok kids nowadays, I was a YouTube kid, bro. Dash EXP, T Pendel, Daystorm Power, Timothy De La Ghetto. I was active in these internet streets early, bro. I had my own account. I was dropping B-side cuts that niggas on YouTube were only dropping the best songs on the album. Nobody was dropping the songs that nobody was dropping the 13th song on the Fab album or the B-sides on the fucking Jibs album or anything like that, or the Lupe Fiasco videos. I was doing that. Why? Because I respected the YouTube hustle. I loved the YouTube game. And back then, before, nowadays, I feel like kids grow up and they want to be I want to be a YouTuber. Nobody was doing that back in the day, man. Nobody thought YouTube could be a career, could be something that they can achieve. To reach a milestone like this seemed like something that only the people that I grew up watching were able to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So to be here at the age of 30 now and to see this number it's fucking unreal to me. And yeah, man, I'm at a loss for words, honestly, bro. This is a moment. So I want to take a shot. Before we do, I would like you guys to say something. So let's start pouring up and let's start. Hey, man, let me know how you guys feel about this moment.
Man, I remember I was working in a warehouse 2011, maybe 10. And I had it was really before Spotify, right? It's still when you put music on your phone, and you were limited to however much space you had on your phone. I remember having to remove certain albums so I could get more albums, and working an 8 and 10, 9-hour shift, you run out of shit. So I downloaded Pandora first, right? Pandora had all the radio stations and stuff like that. I started listening to Pandora, and eventually those songs would get boring, so I would go I started listening to comedians. I would just type in Bill Burr, right? And it would just start showing old clips from stand-ups and just play him audio. And shout out to Bill Burr, because Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast was the first podcast I ever listened to. And it just kept, it's like 2 hours long. It just kept my day going. And I started getting into podcasts, and I started asking questions like, well, is there a hip hop podcast? Is there a movie podcast? Is there a music Your options were limited back then. But I kind of knew that I wanted to do a podcast for a very long time, for 15 years. So when T kind of brought me in and said, hey, we're revamping something that we kind of did before, and we want to bring you in and see if the fit works and everything, I was super excited about it. And to see where we are today, how we've grown as friends, as brothers, as professionals, and just the way we've kind of come in here week after week and given our best every single week, even with all the life changes and things that have happened. Man, this is the most that I've done for myself, just personally, ever. So I couldn't be prouder of what we built. So yeah, this is a moment for me, man. I got my shot ready.
Hell yeah, man.
And T.
Yeah, man.
Mastermind.
Yeah. So it's been a long time coming, for real, man. The podcast has transformed so much. Even just with us, like over these last couple of years, it's like we're always constantly growing and changing. And somebody had pointed it out to me like recently and was like, yo, man, it's crazy that you had 100K and like you used to be gathering 3 people to talk and you out of your living room, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a dream. And that time that me and Dame spent with Javier and Patterson, that first episode 0 SoundCloud only releases, before we was even on Spotify, it was a little minute idea that I was like, I want to do this, So I was in like 2018 when we first started that, and then everything grew and everything changed. And honestly, I was so down on everything. I thought that the pandemic was going to change all the shit up, but like things just got rerouted and we made it work. And like, honestly, Dame, you've been here since the motherfucking beginning, saying, rocking, and it's kept us in touch, and it's kept us, conversing, arguing, laughing, having great times, just pretty much weekly, we used to pot on Saturdays, but you've been a big integral part of all of this since the beginning. And I can't honestly just get a backbone of this shit, man. Like you've been here, and you're gonna be here till the wheels fall off, and Hod, honestly, talking to you and getting closer to you after all the time that we've been family, and like being able to grow as adults and like really meet each other and learn each other, as the people that we are today, that's been amazing. And even on the pod shit, having to talk to you weekly too has been like one of the greatest experiences of my life too. I've learned so much from you, even in ways that you don't even really realize, like I'm thinking of things that you've said to me years ago, and I'm like, damn, I can see how much I've changed and how much I've grown just from having conversations with you. And you've been probably another big integral part of this podcast too, of just like your opinions and all the hate. We joke about Hod's hate train, but yo, man, like you give a really healthy balance to everything that we talk about. Like, so I really think that we're the dream team, man. Like there's a lot of stuff going on here, and we keep just getting better. And yeah, man, sky's the limit, man. Like everything has happened. It's happening so fast, but we got plans, man. We're not done. We're definitely not done. And I'm really happy.
Greater later.
Yeah, man, I'm really happy. Let's just keep it going. And I got my shot already.
T, do you happen to recall the names that you would say at the end of every single podcast when we used to do the recaps?
Let me see if I got that list up still. I think the patrons.
Not just any patrons. Yeah, the very first patrons. We're on episode what? 152? 52?
Yeah.
We could date back to, we used to, at the end of all of our recap episodes, I'm talking back when we were back in like the 30s and the fucking 30s and the 40s. Before it was even like a normal pod. It was just like a once a month type of thing, like a period. We would read, T would read off our list of patrons, which wasn't a lot at the time.
Yeah.
But we read them off at the end of every single podcast, and a lot of those people are still supporting us to this very day. So we want to give a shout out to them real quick if you happen to have the list somehow.
Yeah. Just, I got the list back up. It's crazy. I ain't opened this list since 2022. It's crazy. But like Dame said, a lot of the people are still supporting. Again, these were like patrons that weren't even just supporting financially, but also just tuning in, sharing the pod, you know, giving us love, giving us feedback, all that stuff, commenting, all that stuff that meant a lot in the beginning, you know, where we pretty much we're still building and working stuff out, and you know, it was really important. So I'm gonna say all the names that were there. I had Natatali Q, which was Natalia, Javier Reyes, Just Hod, you here too. Tori Campbell, since the fucking beginning, has been a patron. He's still here, still rocking.
You still catch him in these comments.
Chefing.
He gonna let you hear it.
All phases, man. Big shout out to Tori Campbell, man. Guinean M also still there. Leslie C, she's still here, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Kat Gnosis, you know what I'm saying? She's still here. Riggs and Collins, really great friend. Jessica Lozano, Chris Maria Costa, Baju Bot, Darren Leiper, my brother. Justin Jones, my brother. Karen Brugman, Eric Santiago, Rick. We did the reviews with him. He's always been a big supporter of the podcast. He just started supporting financially for the video. Before we started doing the feud, like he still just started supporting us because he rocked with our music takes and all that stuff, and like really great, you know, hip hop historian. Love that man. Armand Sadler got a pod of his own, man, but he's always been, you know, before we even had our own following, he was using his following and reposting our shit. So like really important in that aspect, you know what I'm saying? Giving
Shout out
us
to the Stay Busy podcast.
Yeah, Stay Busy, man. Giving us that platform and just also being able to like retweet it. Also, he was on Because I Am, where 3 people in the room and stuff like that. Like most of these people were on Because I Am too. Paul Pittman, the camera I'm recording on.
Paul Pittman is probably the only reason I'm on this podcast right now. I don't think without Paul, me and T have as close a relationship as we do. If Paul never hired us to work at the Cage together, me and T wouldn't have been as close as we are. So shout out to Paul. I definitely am still recording with your Zoom recorder.
Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul.
Big shout out to Paul.
Rambo College. Shout out to Rambo College for supplying me with a lot of the gear that I still use to this very day.
Yes, sir. Yeah, big shout out. This the camera, man. The 60D. I ain't get a new one yet. Still rocking. We still, but all that equipment that I was using early on, the zooms and all that stuff, like Dame said, like that, we still here with it. And of course, the last person on my list, but definitely not least, Florence Burrow Adams, my mentor. You know, the person that got me into the audio space, just graduated. Got me into podcasting. You know, I emailed her, told her I was leaving Ram Up, or I was, you know, just working now and stuff like that. And then she was working on some projects, and we linked up, and it got into the podcasting space. And I said, you know what, I could do this too. So honestly, without Florence, without that class that I took at Ramapo, she was my audio professor, but now she's my mentor, she's my friend, and that's basically family at this point. So big shout outs to Florence. And
Big Flo.
Man. Big.
And then,
she hates that name, but yeah. Shout out to Flo. Shout out to Florence for real. You know what I'm saying? And of course, man, thank y'all, everybody that's a patron now, all the supporters,
Yes.
every 100,
all our cousins.
Yeah, all the cousins that supporting financially on Patreon, patreon.com/because we are podcast, and all the supporters on Instagram that we got, because we head into 10K on there too soon. That'll be the next announcement that we make. And every single little bit under 100K now on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Every single person that's commenting, engaging, actually subscribing. Like, we can't thank y'all enough, man. So, like I said, we ain't done yet. We ain't done. And shout out to YouTube as well for giving us, like, our props. And that plaque is coming. That motherfucking plaque.
Yeah.
The plaques with an S.
Plaques is
You
coming.
get multiple.
Yes,
Plaques
sir.
is coming. So shout out to the silver plaque that's coming. My boys.
And I also want to say, no botting, no paid, subs, none
sponsors.
of that. No sponsors. This is all muscle. All muscle, baby.
Yeah, man. So
fellas,
cheers to us, man. Because we are boys.
Us.
Let's go.
Because we are.
Keep it going. It's that white Henny. Overseas. This episode was sponsored, but I'm just playing. Yeah, big shout out. But thank y'all for listening, man. We're gonna keep it going. Get us to 1 million, man. That's the next. When we go
to 1 million.
That's the next thing.
I'm sorry.
Son, y'all gonna see us when we hit 1 million. Y'all want, man.
We gonna be on a boat.
Yeah, we're gonna be on a boat with you. All the things that we
cruise,
have now.
nigga.
It's funny because
Like, for sure.
we're looking at this now at 100K, and obviously we upgraded with these green screens and all that stuff. I'm excited for the next phase of this show, man, and y'all gonna see it because we gonna give it to you. So thank y'all for listening once again. Like we always say, we'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Be safe.
200K.
Yes, sir.
100K, baby.